Do first of all, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm conversating now.
Oh, okay. So because B gonna do his intro, or you want just
we can do it at the end.
You want okay? So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, man?
It's been a minute. We haven't talked. We haven't recorded a conversation in a while.
Right, because we definitely been talking.
Yeah, and
Not a problem.
and it's been weeks. So man, so much the world went crazy.
A lot of catching up.
I mean, the world has went crazy since our last recorded conversation. My main thing, being I was talking, Mr. Producer, or whatever your name is, being I was talking, right? So being our night and day, but not all the times. I think we're night and day on this. My guy Kanye, I'm not a Kanye fan.
Right.
Since he went crazy on me a while back. Even though I understood the slave was a choice comment, I understood it clearly. I mean, how I took it as just like for us three and her. We done all seen the slave movie.
Yeah.
We all had. The first thing we all said. Well, the first thing I said was like, they'd had to kill me. I'd have died. They'd have killed me. I wouldn't have done it. I'd have died. That's the first thing I say. Any slave movie, any Jim Crow movie I've ever seen. Oh, they'd have to kill me. And I'm pretty sure each one of you share the same sentiment. And that's what Kanye, I believe, was saying when he made the comment. Slavery was a choice. You chose to do that because you could have died. Some people jumped off the ship. They said, I'm not going to go. I'm going to jump off the ship. Some people just broke. Harriet Tubman and a couple of thousand she took with her.
Yeah.
She made the comment. What was the quote she said, B?
She said, I was free more if they only believed they were slaves.
Right. So I understood that, but man, I don't think it was appropriate for him to say that because everybody's not, like your take might be on what he said, might be different from my take and B's take.
Well, we have a historian here, right? Who could probably, and I don't know if y'all want to dive into it because it's kind of off topic, but I remember taking a class about how different groups of races assimilate. How the Indians didn't assimilate well, so they couldn't turn them into slaves.
Right.
Mexicans didn't assimilate well, but how the Africans assimilated. So there's that assimilation question out there, why so many did, and I think that's what's make it so insensitive, because they didn't have the wherewithal to reject it, because that's the whole point of taking from one
Right.
country across the
Right.
the pond. As they say.
How you going to enslave a people? And the Indians knew America better than
Right.
the colonizers did. So how you going to enslave me? I can hide in front of you, and the Mexicans were just same as they were Indians as well. They've been here forever. So how can you enslave a people that's knew everything?
Yeah, they would just die. They like, no, I'm not. They didn't assimilate well. Unfortunately, and this was global. Africans for Africa assimilated to slavery better than other races, and that's what Again, I'm sure B, you gotta comment on that.
So when we talk about assimilation, so this country had a practice called assimilation in the 1800s, in the Gilded Age, when they were assimilating Native Americans. They had these various policies, but assimilation in its root cause that we're referring to for blacks, it was Christianity. And we're going to leave it at that, and we're going to move on because we'll be here forever. But these other groups that we're referring to, they didn't accept Christianity on the level that we did. So assimilation came so quick because of blacks accepting of Christianity.
So I don't know how that affected the original captors. How did that? I'm pretty sure they didn't fall into slavery.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that, dude.
Well, yeah. I mean, so if we're taking Kanye's quote for face value, and he said slavery was a choice, that
you didn't have to be a slave. Without him being here to defend that, we're just left, all speculating what he meant. And so, because he could have meant various things by that. So we can be here a long time trying to debate exactly what he meant. But we have to remember this, that slavery, the transportation of individuals, the ordeal, all that itself was a weeding out process. So what you were left with was the most mentally and physically strong individuals who wanted to survive. They're conditioned them to survive. So the mentally weak, they died off. The physically weak, they died off. So what you had was the best that we had. And those people weren't going to kill themselves, or they were conditioned to accept this condition of slavery. So that's what I'm saying, like it's a lot of layers to it, right?
Oh, I don't know.
So a lot of our mental capacity was built to accept slavery. That was something that's unnatural. So your whole mental being then had to be reconstructed to accept your condition and then thrive within that condition. Create a culture within that condition. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
So it's a lot there. So
I'm willing to bet somebody gonna hear what you just said and gonna say, so what you trying to say? Black people superior to white people? White lives matter?
I'm saying that a weak-minded, so case in point, for you to endure the mental and physical conditions of slavery, you had to be a strong person. And so if you wasn't, you did kill yourself, or the situation drove you crazy. And so you were then weeded out. And so what was produced was strong-minded, strong individuals. That's what was left.
Case in point, because something on the slavery topic, on our mental, how strong we are as a people. So we had, and by the way, I'm from Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, where they Black Wall Street, right? As are two of us, and we lived there long enough. So, but Tulsa, Greenwood District wasn't the only thriving black community. They came and destroyed all of them, by the way, within 2 years of each other. So a lot of people know that. They came and destroyed all thriving black communities from 1919 to 1921. Am I correct? Am I wrong?
Yes.
Am I missing? They came and destroyed every black thriving community in America.
Wow. Okay. Right. So you had these things repeated out. South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida.
Yeah.
New York.
Every.
So a lot. Yeah. This was just a repeated thing.
So circling back to Kanye's comment, that kind of is what makes it a little insensitive, because we built all that despite slavery.
Right.
And built all that.
And right after slavery.
Right.
1865, these communities, I was born in 1968, right? That's 100 years after slavery.
Yeah.
102, 3 years after slavery. Now, my grandmother, who's 40 years older than me, was born in 1921. No, 1928. Right?
Yes.
Her father was born in 1901. Slavery was 1865. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just one more generation.
Exactly.
So my grandmother, me, my mother, my grandmother, my great grandmother, my great grandfather, who I knew his grandfather, who was a slave.
Yeah.
Well, an ex-slave.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So I've spoken as has many of us have spoke to a person that spoke with the slave, right? That's how close that was to us.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Now, 1921, my grandmother was born. She was born in 1928, but 1921 was when the Greenwood things happened. 1919 when most of all of it happened. My great grandfather was 19 years old. His grandfather was still alive, the ex-slave. Most of those communities were ran by ex-slaves.
Gotcha. Okay.
So how would you feel? You know what I'm saying? People that were, quote unquote, beneath you, thriving without you when they were left to have nothing. This is like, and I'm not comparing us to dogs, but it's going to sound like I am. This is like, open your gate right now. For us that have dogs. I don't. and let your dog run free. What are they gonna do? Because they're used to you feeding them.
Yeah,
they're
they
used to,
gonna come
you know what I'm saying, what they're used to. You know what I'm saying? Well, some of them won't come back because you got straight dogs roaming the street. But how they look? You know what I'm saying? But they thought we were gonna be like that. We gonna come tuck our tails, come back because we're gonna be starving.
Yeah, I got you.
But no, we came up with communities, thriving communities.
Ground up.
You know what I'm saying? We had millionaires in and when was they say the Madam C.J. Walker?
Yeah.
They were millionaires before her. But what year was that? What year was that?
Right. Yeah. So
Madam C.J. Walker lived next to who? J.P. Morgan.
not that Morgan, but the other Morgan.
The daddy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like not that Morgan, but the other Morgan.
Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It was either J.P. Morgan, no, the oil guy,
Stanley.
Rockefeller. Let me go to Rockefeller.
Shit.
So that's money.
That's money.
Not J.P. Morgan. Take that back before J.P. Morgan people call it. Well, according to the movie in the book, I don't know if he really. Again,
They won't call me.
D-A-M.
I don't know. In fact, I got my information off the movie and the book.
Yeah, but so you were saying, so that comment that Kanye said some years ago about slavery being a choice, etc., turned a lot of people off. What's your deal with him now?
What you mean?
Well, I'm saying
I've never been turned back on. He's a genius in my opinion.
He is a genius, but
You know what I'm saying?
he dropping bombs to get shit stirred up. But he is a genius. He is, man. The White Lives Matter. Come on, man. Yeah. White Lives Matter? He wearing that. Okay. Well,
but
the MAGA hat. That's who he is, man. He don't care about black people.
I disagree.
I think so here's the thing.
I don't disagree.
He's going about his protest in a different way.
What protest? He don't like us. He said George Bush don't like us. He don't like us.
Kanye do love his people, man.
No, okay.
Yeah, I don't know that well, I'm not going to say I don't know. I don't have a problem with Kanye West or the stance that he's taking.
What stance is he taking?
I personally think, again, and I have nothing to back this up, but I think that, so we'll break it down like this. Kanye was getting a percentage from these businesses, right? And so when he signed with Adidas, they sold $1.6 billion worth of merchandise, and out of that, I think he got $60 million. So that's not right. So I think he sees the value of him. And so he's like, well, what can I do or say to get out of all of this and market myself? So I'm thinking that's his exit strategy.
So that was his exit strategy.
Well, I mean, think about it. If they made almost $2 billion off him, and his contract said all he got was $60 million, give or take. You guys research the numbers. I may be off, but paraphrasing here. But they made a substantial amount of money relevant to what he received. So he looks at himself as, I'm what made that work. So I don't need them. So I can get out of this contract and sell my own shoes.
So what made him sign the contract? What made him sign the contract?
Because he didn't have the infrastructure for yet. So he used theirs to build his brand. Now he's finna branch out and do his thing. And that's what I'm thinking.
And I'm a tag team what you said. I went to a concert of Kanye's a long time ago in Houston, Texas, right? And this is before he kind of really hooked up with Kim. He got on stage, and now it's like, wow, he knew what was going on, and he was telling the truth. He said, man, I'm trying to break into this fashion industry, but they won't let me in because I'm just Kanye.
That's right.
But if I hook up with Kim, see this, I might be going wrong here, but this is because it's gonna get deep. If I hook up with my girl, then they gonna let me in because of her. So he said that at a concert.
Entertainment.
They wasn't letting him into the fashion because he said he got all this stuff going on. He had a rant for 15 minutes. Man, I got all this stuff going on, y'all. But hey, I'm letting y'all know they won't let me in. They won't let me in. So he go hook up with Kim K. They let him in.
Okay, so
he makes billions of dollars.
So let's say that was his plan all along. So his plan was to get.
You never know.
That's his plan, right? So all the craziness about to go away.
No. So I don't pick on Kanye because he has a known condition. It's clinical. I mean, it's been chronicled.
Oh, something is wrong with him.
He's bipolar.
Yeah.
So
let's
low hanging fruit for us to keep saying he crazy.
That's
and
not an
all
excuse.
that, right? So
we all are bipolar.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but we're gonna move off that. But listen, there's something we need to talk about, right? Because in when it comes to Kanye and talking about Kanye in general. So Martin Luther King, he talked about the 3 Ds, right? And these 3 Ds that he talked about was one, discredit. And that's what they're doing to Kanye right now.
He's
right?
discrediting himself. Go ahead.
Well, is he? Because
He's the one saying this stuff.
but when we're listening to him, to me, he's not saying commit violent acts against a group of people. So he's not promoting any hate. He's not saying.
I don't care what he's saying
go
about
out
the
and
Jewish
do this.
people.
But
I'm saying what he said about my people.
So again, the first D, discredit, right? Mm-hmm. And so we see that taking place. I'm just gonna fast forward to the last D. The last D is destroy. The third D is demonize. And so once you become a villain, a demon, what do we do with demons? We kill them. We destroy them, right? And so first he's being discredited. Then he's going to be dismissed, right? Then he's going to be demonized. Then he's going to be destroyed. And so that's the process that we're literally watching play out. That's been the playbook, right? And so we're seeing that playbook play out. Right now, he first D.
Did he not bring some on himself? He did this.
Now, I agree with both of y'all on that. Kanye know that's the playbook. He knows it. He's seen it happen.
Yeah, he's not done.
So it's self-destruction.
Yeah, well, no, because I think he has a bigger vision here going on because he's out to prove something. And I haven't pinpointed it yet, but he's out to prove something. Because, okay, so example, kind of to the point about the contracts. Ice Cube, he tried to include Ice Cube in there. And Ice Cube like, hey, man, I said, yeah, a Jew, because, No Vaseline. You remember No Vaseline, one of the greatest records out there?
That's right.
He said, man, I was referring to the guy who
was the lawyer, right?
Who was a lawyer. He was a Jew. So I was specifically talking about him. I wasn't talking about all the Jews. I'm talking about that specific guy. So
what did he say about the Jews anyway?
Who? Ice Cube?
Kanye.
Well, he made some comments about the
I haven't heard
label, the industry.
Oh, sure.
But he went larger, man.
Right. Yeah,
his tweet was he going off. He getting ready to hit all the Jews.
So
you can't do
blacks were the original Jews, etc., right?
Oh, well, anyway. How does this is the thing? How does Jewish people, who has nothing to do with me, get to dictate on?
Yeah, all of this.
Right.
See,
now that's where
that's
a lot of people agree with Kanye, but they can't say it because they get checks.
Right. So we're tiptoeing around. We're afraid. You say this. You say this. Yeah. So you can say all the things you want to say of black people, right?
All you want to say.
Jim Rowe, he made his comments about Little Africa and Planet of the Apes and.
Who did this?
Jim Rowe. He used the N-word.
Right.
1,000 times. All this kind. Not Jim Rowe. Jim.
I need to talk about.
Yeah, but what's his? Let me get his name right. The podcast guy.
Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, it's important to get names right, guys, when you put this stuff out here.
Entertainment purposes only.
So he said all that, the N-word 20 times, referred to blacks as Planet of the Apes, a simple apology, he was able to move on. You say one thing about Jews, he's been off the air. So Kanye speaking of, where is the fidelity? How can you still can disrespect blacks like crazy? But if you say something about a Jewish person, you off the air. So he's bringing that to life. Like, what makes your hurt?
Because we're not doing anything about it.
Right, but I'm just saying. So he's just like, hey, if I say one thing about Jews, I'm canceled. But you can say whatever you want about black people in a simple apology.
Because we're not, because we're allowing him. Because we're
not supporting him.
No, again, I don't care what he said about the Jews. He can say whatever he wants to about them. I'm saying what he said about me, my people, right? And so when he said something about, we could have counseled him immediately. We could have put pressure on Adidas. We could have blocked Bianca, whatever the closing line was called. We could have put that same pressure that the Jewish people are putting. Our dollars, Black Lives Matter, our dollars matter.
Right, but
I'm with you.
Now, if we do that, if we say our dollars matter and start putting pressure on these Adidases and all these other companies that deal with these idiots, people that make those kind of remarks and those type of remarks towards my people, then we can stuff. Same thing would have happened.
I agree with you.
But we didn't do anything.
Kanye did not arrange
We kept buying
to do that. He didn't do that. He went over to Trump world, and that's what's so complicated about this. I can't figure it out.
Y'all accepted them back.
We always do. That's what black people do.
Here's the deal. But
from OJ on down.
But here's the problem with that, because
What else you do?
when we talk about, you said he went to Trump world, man, we got to stop, because all that lesser of the two evils, neither one of these political parties give a damn about black people.
Oh, we didn't say that. We said Trump.
I said
But
Trump.
I'm saying, what's the difference between going to the Republican Party
We said Trump.
To
and
me,
holding on
it's a huge
difference.
Okay. And January 6th showed you the huge difference, because
but
that
I'm
could have
saying
been us.
We need one of those political parties.
Because you know that they want civil war, right? On that, them nuts over there.
Man,
They want civil war.
Listen.
I know some.
They've been fighting. The war never ended for some of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They want to start a race war, and they want civil war in the United States.
Man, we've been
the war never ended.
from
For
every
some,
president.
For some of them,
from
they've
the first
always kept us.
from the first president to this president right here. We've been in America. So blacks, man, we were slaves through 16 presidents.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it really matters who the president is for us anyway. Like I said, we were slaves for the first 16 presidents, and
It
200 years
matters.
before that, we were slaves up under the king. So it doesn't matter with us. We gonna survive anyway. What B said?
Okay.
We the strongest and the smartest of the strongest and the smartest.
And the world is trying to duplicate us.
Period.
And everything, from culture to everything else. But I'm just saying.
But that's our equity, right? If we think about it. So our equity is creativity.
And you said that earlier, how we came from Africa and the strong survived, and they created their own culture over here, and now the world is trying to duplicate it, including
So
Africa.
if we look at slave societies and we go all the way back to however far you want to go back, we're the only enslaved society, enslaved people that created a culture within that. That has never ever happened in the history of
Right.
enslaved people. That they created a culture within those confined restrictions, right?
Yeah.
And so that within itself is just amazing. And not only did they create this culture, but it went global.
Yeah.
And you can argue and you can call this platform of react any way you want, but there is no American culture. The American culture that we see is really black. Their music is taken from our music. They hold the banner up to rock and roll, great American music. Well, that was stolen from black music.
Elvis, Jerry Lee Lewis.
Right. So everything that they hold dear to, or that I would ask anybody, if you define culture in America, you're going to be hanging on so many things that black jazz, how it defined the 20s, the dress, the attitude, but black. You know what I'm saying? So you can go on and on.
Like
and
the blues.
Exactly. So for someone to create that with all that oppression, that's a miracle.
It's amazing.
That's a miracle.
And I think Kanye, with his kind of ignorant self, but genius self, same time, that cat over there make them Teslas, he's also like this too.
Yeah.
You see it in him, and he a genius, but he's off a little bit. But I think he really got something. I forgot what it's called he got. But
see,
Asperger's.
men who think differently and act differently, we call them omegas, right? You always kick the term alpha, beta, men, and all that. But the last of that is a omega, and it's like 1-2% of the population.
right.
That's who we describe it, man.
Yeah.
So
Even though I disagree with some of the stuff he's doing, I think this cat has a bigger vision
So
out there for that's going to benefit
right.
us.
So you
I
guys
just don't see it.
Right. So I'm just putting it out there, a little homework research. So you guys are up on the beta man and the alpha man. Well, look up the omega and see how they rock, see how they roll, see how they think, see their mannerisms, and see how much small percentage of the population make up that personality type, if you will. And you'll say, wow, that's Kanye. That's those individuals like
I don't know. I ain't gonna say it's Kanye, but staying on that council culture, right? I had a young lady that
Counselor
commented on one of my posts I did, one of my videos I did, one of my TikTok videos I did. People were saying, "Oh, he's attractive, nice smile, and this and other." She commented, "But he's disrespectful to women." I watch his podcast, right? So I watch his lives,
Right.
So all our lives go to a podcast. It's recorded, and I still have recorded. So I called a couple of female friends of mine, and asking for help because if I've disrespected a woman anyway, I'm apologize for it. But I told the lady that I was going to address this, but she went on. She since deleted her comment. Anyway, so I talked to a couple of female friends of mine that, and so they would help me figure out what I say to be disrespectful to women, and no one had a good, but they all said I can see why she said that. No, I don't care why she said that. Why you see why? Tell me what I'm doing to be disrespectful to women in my life, period. Because these women know me. How am I disrespectful to women? Well, one of the comments was, because I have a preference.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so here's the deal. Y'all remember some years ago when Chili, she had a little show.
Who?
Chili from T-Bone.
No, I don't remember the show.
Okay, it was called What Chili Wants or something like that.
Yeah, I remember. I remember her saying that. I remember.
So she had this list, right? Like, dude had to have abs.
Right.
Big penis, big wallet, smile, just a whole bunch of stuff. Tall, this big old list.
That's disrespecting men, I guess.
That's where I'm going with. So she can have this big old list. And by the way, how's that working out for you, Chili? I ain't seen no wedding ring on you.
How she look? Yeah.
But anyway, so women can have all of that, right? And nothing is said. These women get on TikTok and all that, and I'm looking for a man with this. I'm looking for. That's no problem. But if a man gets on there and says he has preference, he has a checklist, if you will, he's disrespectful to women. Come on, man.
Right.
I
So,
just don't get it.
in another point, a bullet point to where I was being disrespectful is because I said I don't need a woman for anything other than sex. How's that being disrespectful to women? Oh, I can see why she said that. No. I don't need a woman for anything other than what I need a woman for.
Since this is entertainment
Well, you can
purposes,
outsource.
it always got to be the opposite side. So
I outsource everything other than sex.
Then what is a woman's purpose?
Sex.
In your, okay, well then
Okay,
that's
so
where you.
Where does a woman's purpose come from?
In my life?
Well, on the surface. We talking surface
I'm
level.
about to go there. I'm about to go there.
We talking surface level.
Women's purpose really is to reproduce.
Okay, I'm so
That's what the Bible say.
DAM. Anyway,
No, I'm saying, so if we go in there, you said you the one brought up the word purpose. So I'm going to say this. What gives a woman purpose?
that's a little deeper because that's why I said surface.
So the first thing a woman's going to say, Jesus. Okay, but I'm going to tell you this. What gives a woman purpose and define her is a man, her husband.
I'm not getting married. I'm not married, and I don't.
It's hard to come back on that, but I would think most women would say love, nurturing,
And that's fine.
kids.
Okay, love, nurturing. Okay, who gave you that? If you walking in that, if you saying so this is defined. You define if you're a wife, you define as that, not a hoochie, not a thought. And then your purpose is your husband, your family, your commitment to the partnership,
in that situation,
and your economic
correct,
future.
Correct. But
that's your purpose.
But now, I don't know if these ladies were single or not, but then let's take the single ladies who may not have that husband. Use in D, because that's who D mainly hitting here. We talking about. I'm assuming, and he can come back on that. But
so
if
that's the producer talking, and that is.
If we talking about women complaining,
right? But women always talk about dishonest, right?
No, they always talking about somebody disrespecting because they don't agree with them.
But I'm saying, but they always want you to be real and be honest. So if you saying
they can't handle that.
If this woman saying you hate women because you saying you like a certain size, but a woman can get on a platform 24/7 and say, I want a tall man, I want a man with a car, I want a man with a this, I want a man.
Right.
Well, what is that? I mean, I'm just.
I agree with you, but
what is that?
The feedback I've gotten from people heard D on the podcast is, I get what he's saying. he's so abrasive and direct with how he say it.
How do you
So-
want the truth?
Because that's the truth. The truth is
But see,
racist.
I'm not
right, but
denying
see
it.
what you have to understand, and we've talked about this, and we just start to get so redundant, is that a man, in this case, this happens to be Damon, is telling a woman up front what he wants,
Right.
what he's looking for, and what he has to have. Those are his terms. You accept those or you don't. You don't get to criticize him. You don't, or this or no.
You don't have to be with me.
Exactly.
I'm not
That's
a
what I'm
rapist.
saying. So if you put it up
There's no
front,
one tied. Well,
you can't,
not
you
by,
can't then.
by force.
You
Everybody
can't criticize that.
I do
right?
tie up women, but they want to be tied up.
Yeah, but I'm saying, so you can't have
But
it
no
both
one
ways.
is tied up.
Well,
You can't have it both
well,
ways.
see, and I said this earlier. I think when we was talking, they gotta catch you in the full context because, okay, example, you say, "Hey, I don't like big women. Ain't nothing a big woman can do for me."
Okay.
But you cool with big women, so they don't get the fact that D hangs out with big women.
Well, see, that's what
he
I'm
just
saying.
ain't.
Okay,
he
so
just
no
ain't.
one said-
You know,
no one said-
I didn't say that part, but go ahead.
Yeah, but no one said, okay, so he didn't say, I hate big women, don't come around me. He says, he does it. He says,
I'm right here,
sexual
but y'all don't have to say what I said. I'm right here.
Right, I can't say what
She
you
did,
said.
did.
But he said sexual desire.
Yeah,
That's it. That's
yeah,
all.
yeah.
That
No,
ain't
I
black
said,
women.
stop saying big, small, look. I said I am attracted to a certain body type.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
That's right.
Period.
But you added some extra.
Women are
to it.
too.
No,
Women are too.
I'm
Women are
attracted to, and we're gonna leave it at that.
They are
I'm
too.
attracted to a certain body type.
And they are too.
All women don't fall in that body type.
That's true. No, I'm with you.
My body type that I'm attracted to is very limited.
Yeah.
I don't waver from the body type that I'm attracted to.
Body type.
Being,
Talk
I don't,
that
whatever
body
side.
to me.
Me and I were out
Talk.
last night, right?
Talk.
And this is crazy.
And the brother gave me whiplash. See
We-
that over there?
we-
That's what I like. See that girl over there? That's what I like.
we-
See that
we-
skirt I like.
And then
We were out last night, and the young lady on the stage, said she was a size 12.
Yeah, no, she said 16.
Said she was a size 16,
She was a 24.
down from 24.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Damn.
but she was happy that I'm
she was
skinny.
happy. Yeah, she put it out there.
I'm looking at her like,
So let's give that a little bit more context.
You ain't skinny.
Where did all that skin go?
Well, let's get into some
That skin
context,
gotta
though,
be
guys.
on
So
something.
we were at a club last night, guys, and it was a live band. And so it's great that this sister felt good about herself. We're not so great for her.
she
She's
felt,
getting help.
and she felt real
But
good
she
about
said,
herself. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
She said, I was size 24. Now number 16. All the girls clapping for her. Yeah, yeah. So to me, that says they clapping for you because they know being big ain't cool. Why would they be clapping?
Big
They
20.
say that.
It may not be that.
Okay, why you clap? They clapping with her. They celebrating this with her. So that means, let's just keep it real. That means they approve that she needs to lose weight.
She got a standing ovation. She
Yeah,
said,
them girls, them
she
women
said,
was hollering and said,
and I'm
"Ooh,
working to lose
clap."
more.
And lose
Why,
more.
if you all right with your size, why you want to lose more?
Then she
on,
said,
man.
she
Yeah,
said,
y'all
y'all can do.
Why
She
do women
said-
want to lose weight if
She said
being
no surgery. Remember,
Yeah.
I'm doing this
Why-
all
natural?
naturally. You
Why?
can do it too.
Why do women want to lose weight if it's nothing wrong with being big?
Okay, so there's usually two reasons why a woman want to lose
Man,
weight.
stop.
One, health
Stop.
reasons.
Okay, stop there.
Oh,
We
you
don't
know
stop
what,
right
man,
there.
that's
We
right.
don't
You know
pause.
how this brother doing
Put-
out there
put-
defending? Remember last time there, he
Put a
said
pin
he'll
in
date
that.
them big girls. Remember?
Oh, put a pin in that. So,
He
well,
said he okay with
it's
Oprah's.
It's several types of
I did that.
big women,
It's about
right?
damn time.
So you have obese women. You have obese people.
Okay.
I ain't talking about this.
All right.
Okay.
It's about damn
And
time.
then, so if I go to the doctor right now, I'm 189 pounds, but I'm 5'8". You know, I got a gut. I got a dad bod, but I'm muscular everywhere except for my stomach, and I got a 6-pack in my stomach with gut. It's not a big one. Look at my video. But anyway, and my doctor would say I'm obese because I'm supposed to weigh 165. Now I have weighed 165. Remember when I came home? I was 165. Everybody was lying to me. Oh man, you look good. You look great. You look da-da-da. Soon as I got my weight back on me, everybody said I look good, look great. So I said, "Ooh, I'm glad you still gaining weight."
You worried about you. You bold.
They was talking about, boy, you was looking crazy, emaciated and all kind of stuff. I'm like, so why y'all wasn't saying that then? Now, why you saying it now so guess what? I have a cousin she probably can't sit on this couch, right? I love her to death. I'm telling her, you need to lose weight.
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to be this big.
Right.
If I'm my doctor was, but I'm muscular, so I work out every day. 5 days a week. If my doctor's telling me, and I'm healthy, but by my weight, what is it called? The BMI, whatever.
Yeah. What is your BMI, by the way?
By that,
What is yours?
I don't know. By that,
It's some mass index.
Yeah,
right?
I know what it is. No, I went to the doctor.
it's the same thing as yours.
My shit was not right. I got to get back right. So they said I was 27. You supposed to be 25 and down.
Right. So 25 what?
That BMI is
Heart rate till you summed up. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm great. Whatever mine is, I'm healthy. I'm the healthiest man alive. Anyway, again, I work out every day. But so I'm telling my cousin, we're at a dinner amongst family, right? And they all saying, "Oh, leave her alone, get off her." I said, "Hold on. So y'all okay with her being diabetes, high blood pressure? Y'all okay with that? Because that ain't nothing. She's about to die." Well, once I said that, because y'all don't love, I'm saying, hey, they don't love you. They don't care. They gonna be at your funeral crying, and I'm gonna tell you what all of them gonna say. Well, she should have lost that weight. I'm telling you now why you're lying.
Right now.
And so then they all start kicking in. Well, you should say it. It's a better way to say it.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Men gotta work.
It's a better way to hear it.
Y'all just solved the problem right there. One, I said health, and you went in and gave example, and then you said a better way of saying it. That's where the feedback is
We
coming
don't
from.
never give a better way to say it.
But he just said,
If I got an issue, and my doctor walk in and say, sir, nigga, tell me what's wrong with me.
Sir,
I don't care how you say it.
Sir, you about to die, but I'm searching for a better way to say
but
this.
you know women. Okay. We all know women very well in this room.
Yeah.
And you know women like to be talked to a certain way. They like to be quote quote respected a certain way.
But this goes back to the truth. Do you want it or you don't?
Right. And
Well,
so,
I'm gonna prove to you that I'm with you. Me and my daughters had a conversation, and you know, Meg Thee Stallion is one of the most popular.
she's a huge woman to me.
Yeah, but she's one of the most popular. Then there's Cardi B. One
Another
of the most
bad
popular
bitch.
songs they had out was called WAP.
Right.
And we know what
WAP.
WAP meant. WAP. Okay, we know what that meant.
Yeah, we love it.
The hook in that song is "There's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house." That's the hook.
Which is a throwback song from the 90s.
Exactly. And I remember that song.
Yeah.
I said, but now they out there saying that guys shouldn't be calling them B's and H's, and the hook to the song that they in says there's some holes in this house. So
I'm not in this conversation.
They proud of being B's and H's, but then they don't want us calling them B's and H's.
That's not all. You know, something like B and I were having a conversation about sexual positions with your partners. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things. Like I said, I got my bedroom like a dungeon, like a torture chamber. I got couches and
swings,
chairs and shit, and whips and ropes, just there, right?
And a drawer full of NDA.
And yeah, I mean, I got it all right. You come over my house, I'm gonna tie you up, and you gonna leave with snot. You gonna be snotting and crying and sweat all your perm out. All kind of shit gonna go down. But anyway, now to be, that's disrespecting your woman. You know what I'm saying? Or no, take it back. Not to be, kind of shit gonna go down. But anyway, now to be, that's disrespecting your woman. You know what I'm saying? Or no, take it back. Not to be, to somebody else. That's disrespectful to, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you saving me, man, but if they listen to all our podcasts, they know who I am. Some of the thing, it's not disrespecting anybody if they want you to do that.
Right. So again, I don't do anything to a woman. She don't want to be that. Don't want that.
Right,
that's not.
right.
Want,
so
that's not.
if that's what they want,
but
you gotta get
so just like you say, Cardi B, they okay with the B word to them, right?
They're okay.
That's just because that's just a word. That's a sound. You know what I'm saying? They don't. That ain't.
Yeah, but
It means nothing.
I agree with B on this, and at first I didn't, but I do.
It should. So
Like the N word. It means nothing.
This is important for me. I used to disagree with B on this, but I kind of found myself disagreeing without even knowing. But these young girls and these young women hearing that mess, they want to be like dudes, and a woman can't be like a dude. So because you're gonna get now if a woman. Okay, now this
isn't Cardi B married?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I believe she's very submissive to her husband.
Yeah.
So those are just things that's coming out of her
Yeah,
mouth.
but everybody not Cardi B.
But the kids, not kids, the other women who's listening to it is saying, I can be like that. F you niggas, excuse my language, I can be like this. Because Cardi used to rob niggas. She talked about it.
Yes.
That was her game. And
Right.
she talks about it. Hey, I set them niggas up, blah, 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 took their money, blah. It's women out there who try to emulate that.
That's right.
So
Right.
you saying she did that because she heard it on the song?
No.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. The girls is doing. I've listened to every rap song. That's all he do.
I think it's.
He ain't killed nobody, robbed nobody,
But I
and he
think
doesn't
it is
listen to
subjective.
every
But
rap song
I
out there.
think music is very subjective,
Man, it's
But
subjective,
again,
man.
I do
okay,
not
music is subjective.
like
He don't.
the
He
message
he don't
in
do none of the
today's
stuff he hear in music.
Good point. Good point. We grew up listening to
But
NWA
now- but-
and
but
Scarface
now- but listen,
and the Ghetto Boys, and
but-
we didn't go and do that.
But there's
But some of it I did.
there's two things that go along with that statement, though, right? One, maturity level, and situation. Now, I was never in a gang banging situation, so those people who are in those situations, are in those communities, that music can persuade them to join something like
man.
that. If so, I think music is powerful. So since we talking about that, a disclaimer.
Well, I grew up listening to LeVert and
So since we
And
talking
you have acted that out, haven't you?
Yeah.
Baby, I'm ready. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So since we talking about music, and this is a disclaimer again, but so let's just put it out there. T.I. started a genre of music called trapping.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
And
Fuck
so he glorified that lifestyle that he participated in. He almost gave you a blueprint to how to get involved with that
I'm about to be
lifestyle.
on your side, T.I.
But what I'm saying, how to get involved with that lifestyle, what you need to do, how to go about doing it. So there's a lot of young brothers in Atlanta that listened to that and did that. Mm-hmm. Okay? And, hey, man, he said, you do this. And they did that. And in jail, things of that nature, and don't have the resources that T.I. has now.
Okay.
But yeah, they listened to that.
Let's back
so
up.
he had responsibility.
Let's back up. Go back to the music and T.I. making trap music. Again, we all listen to trap music.
Yeah, but you can't, and everybody don't
Hold
get
on.
addicted to drugs.
Hold on.
But
We
some
all
people do.
listen to trap music. Hold on. We've all listened to trap music. I haven't did none of the stuff.
Can't listen to trap music at 40 years old and it has the same effect as a 13-year-old.
I've been listening to rap since when I was little, and I didn't do any of it based on rap.
But
Check that. My
you
son.
listened to didn't have these type of
Okay, my son grew up listening to rap.
Yeah.
And I wish I should call him right now. But you know why? You know what I used to also say, have a conversation with him when he was listening to it? They ain't done. If they did any of that stuff they talking about, they'd be in jail. You know what I'm saying? I was there. Your son is a rap fanatic. Now, why he's not out there doing any of that stuff?
Because of what he listened to.
You know what I'm saying? I was there. Your son is a rap fanatic. Now, why he's not out there doing any of that stuff?
Because of what he listened to.
Is a rap fanatic. Now, why he's not out there doing any of that stuff?
Because of what he listened to. My son he listened to Little Brothers, groups like that.
You really think that's all he listens to?
Yeah, my son was into those type of groups, good music.
Which one? Which one of your sons you talking about?
Jabril.
Okay, let's talk about your older boy.
Oh, he's a 90s baby. You know, he listened to... Yeah.
T.I.
No, he didn't listen to T.I.
He didn't. How you know?
He come about Jabril.
Okay, let's talk about your older boy.
Oh, he's a 90s baby. You know, he listened to... Yeah.
T.I.
No, he didn't listen to T.I.
He didn't. How you know?
So
if we call him right now and play the T.I. song, he can't rap back
you
there.
call my son right now, he gonna probably say
I beg to
T.I. is
differ.
garbage.
He know.
We didn't listen to that. He gonna say that's garbage.
I beg to differ. I guarantee you. So you never heard it.
I'm just saying he never heard it, but that's not gonna be in this.
I'm in the middle on this one because I grew up listening to everything and more. So, and you can grow up listening to that without acting on it. But
you need guidance. You need a
more. So, and and you can grow up listening to that without acting
Thank
on
you.
it. But
you need guidance. You need a parent. You need somebody else.
So we never said 100% of young men that listen to this music do those things. We never said that. That's first. Second, understand what I'm saying. Okay, if you're in that condition, that environment, and someone from that very same environment lifted himself up to activities, right? And then he's telling you, this is what I did, this is how I did it, you want to drive this kind of car, you want to have this kind of money, you want to be like me, do this.
Good point.
And there's some young people that emulated that and they did that because they said, I want to be like T.I. And that's just real. Now, was it all the young men that heard the music? No. But it was enough to keep this going in our community. It was enough to put young black men on the path. Now, it was negative.
I don't think it was music.
His major point, Mike. His major point there was that we didn't.
It was music because the music contained the message.
Yeah, we wasn't in an environment where
it was observation.
It was easy.
That's
like
first.
We didn't grow up in trap houses.
It was
observation. That was next door.
And then it was information. That's how it happened.
Where'd you go?
Observation. You was watching these brothers do these things.
32nd Street.
And then information because the music provided that.
32nd Street down from the Northland.
Oh, well,
I didn't grow up next to a trap house.
Right.
But I was down the street from Northland.
Right. So you in a good neighborhood.
Yeah, we all was in good neighborhood. That's the point. We was all in good neighborhood. Plus Tulsa wasn't even at that level. D-Dog me and them come in until we was getting ready to leave.
So okay, so
them
you
California boys did crack hit.
So crack hit destroyed every community, like every black community.
Yeah, it did. It was awful.
Yeah, crack came and did his thing, right?
Blew it up.
But so all my point is back to the ladies is women out there, I'm meeting more of them, hearing more of them that think they can be like men.
But what I'm saying,
and that's the problem.
Absolutely, masculine women. Absolutely.
I've met one that can be. So y'all, where you meet women to where they want to be like men? Those are dykes.
No, that's
no.
So
some of these professional. Some of these are very professional women.
I'm gonna give you a phrase.
I'm just saying they're very professional who got very professional jobs that like all I need nigga is for fill in the blank.
That's masculinity.
And blah blah blah.
Okay, so we live in times right now where that's all she don't need us for nothing else.
That's true.
So how's it acting like a man when you don't need us for anything else?
But that's not true.
Well, this is true.
Okay.
Is you listening to say anything about this? Because I got to be careful on how I say this, man.
Oh, we got about 13 people.
I'm not saying women can't, get their groove on and then, go on. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But
so I'm gonna pause you. Write down what you say so you won't lose thought. You asked me what the women are saying. So this Sweet Beauty said, I really don't think it's the music. I think it was the drugs and the love of money. I agree.
But see, that's observation.
Somebody saying
I'm
not true. She might be replying. Okay, they replying each other. It's not. I don't know what's not true. What's not true, Cyborg?
So
Cyborg.
Whoever's saying that, she's never been at a club, high school dance, any dance, and they played a song, nice and slow, and it was her favorite. And she danced with this one person, and they got nice and close, and he got all up on it. And she didn't want to do things. That was influenced by what? So don't tell me it's not music. No, it's not 100% music. We're all educated people here. But the first form of education is observation.
Everywhere I go.
Okay?
I'm going to see.
We've heard music that takes us to places.
Yeah, dude.
And so have emotional connections, right? And make us want to act on it. Yeah. So, yes, one of the tools for enslavement in ancient Egypt was music. One was dress, clothes, materials, and one was music.
Yeah.
This is what the ancient Egyptians said. These are the things you can put in place to enslave a society. And one was music. So the power of music, it's real, guys.
Oh, I'm gonna F y'all up then.
So he was referring to the masculine women that don't need man. He's saying that's not true. Now I'm gonna go back on that. Women don't. If a woman has I know a young lady. I'm not gonna say her name because we share the same last name, same mother and father. So
ain't gonna say nothing. I gave all this.
She don't need a brother, right? She makes great money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she does her thing, right? And speaking to, they're intimidated by her.
That is a problem.
And it's not that she's trying to be she want a man. You know what I'm saying? From my observation, she want a relationship, but she's too strong of a woman.
Okay, so that's strong of a woman. That is masculinity. If you want a man, tone all that down.
Hold on.
There's two kinds of magnets,
what's
right?
not toned down?
It's two kinds of magnets, right?
You said that.
I'm finna tell you, but let me give you an
No,
example.
say what's not toned down.
I'm not going.
I'm gonna make you remember this.
So it's two types
Write
of
that down.
magnets, right? So positive and negative.
Right.
What happens if you have two positive magnets? They do what?
Okay, now go
They
back to
repel.
what's go back to what's not though.
That's what I'm going. They repel. So if a woman is so strong that she's giving off, I don't need a man, I don't need help, I don't need you for nothing. She's repelling a man because she's showing
That's a
masculinity.
sorry, weak brother.
It is what it is.
I'm gonna have to agree with D on
can
that
agree
one,
all
D,
you want.
because
You can agree all you
because
want.
I
You can
believe
agree all you
I
want.
don't mind if the woman make more money than me.
This
I
ain't
don't-
about making
I don't
money, man.
mind.
What's making her strong in your opinion?
Remember, he said they intimidated by her.
So what's the number one thing?
You still ain't answered my question.
I
They saying answer the question.
I am. So again, what's the in a relationship? What's the number one thing? You have to be
Sex.
needed.
Very good point.
All right, you have to be needed.
That's
and
weak.
appreciated. So if you're not needed,
Well, you
What
still
you there for?
people together all the time for situational, like
Well,
financial,
I'm lost on that.
Yeah, but
financial
that was
situations,
the- yeah,
all
but
types
that-
of stuff.
So you only want a woman that needs you.
no.
Okay, I'm lost.
No, but what I'm saying is when you being attracted to somebody, you have to have a reason. And it ain't so after the physical, oh, she got a big butt, she got this, then what's my reason now? What am I?
Because she needs you.
She needs me for something.
Dick.
That's not gonna stand the test of time.
So what's gonna stand the test of time? She needs you for
whatever that is that she needs that I fulfills.
mine is standing the test of time.
So, but all women ain't motivated by sex.
So you want a woman that
I'm saying that if a man is looking for somebody, he's looking to provide something that she needs and she doesn't already have.
Dick.
And if her attitude, but she can get that anywhere.
well, she can get anything anywhere.
No.
Okay, hold on. She can
Okay.
get dick anywhere. You're right. You're absolutely right. She can get her money. She don't need you because she can get her money somewhere else.
If that's it. But what she need again, what I can if I have something that I can provide.
You just still ain't told me what was too masculine.
Because
about
I
the young
can't.
lady.
That's a masculine. This person is
They
unintended.
share the same last name
She's
as
not
mom and daddy.
going overt with what she's doing, but what the vibe she getting off is, I don't need you for nothing.
Okay, that's a
So
weak nigga.
if that's what you're getting, and that's right, you said a weak brother, and that's all you're going to attract is another weak brother. Because a strong brother, he don't have time for that.
Have time for what?
He don't have time for a masculine woman.
B, I think
You're
there's
still
something
not
missing
telling
here,
me what's
man.
masculine.
Yes, you missing something.
Because she makes good money.
If you think going around saying, I don't need a man.
She never said that.
No, I know.
Let's stay on this
topic.
topic.
We talking about it in general. If you think going around saying, I don't need a man for nothing, I don't need a man for nothing. If you don't think that's masculinity, then what is that?
We're not talking. I'm talking about this
But
one
hold on,
particular.
but I'm
female.
talking about that. Is that if that's not masculinity, what is it?
I don't know. I'm talking
I
about this
teach
one
my daughters that don't depend on no man.
Right. Like he taught his daughter.
Yeah, I teach my daughters. That's what I'm saying. This I'm
So-
trying to wait for
so
the
if
hook.
you're- Right. So I didn't teach my daughter that. By the way,
You
no.
want her to depend on the nigga.
No, I used to talk to my daughter about the right kind of man to give herself to and to be involved with. That's what I taught my daughter.
That she gonna need.
I didn't teach my daughter to, you don't need a man for nothing. No, I didn't teach that.
We didn't say that you don't need a man
I
for
didn't
nothing.
say neither one of y'all said
Dependent.
that. So I didn't say y'all said that, right?
Yeah.
I said I didn't teach my daughter that.
Let's
I
stay
didn't
on the
say y'all
topic that
did,
we're
right?
talking about. We're talking about my mama's daughter.
Well, but this is not just your mother's.
No, that's the question I
Right.
asked. That's
Right.
what we talking about.
Because you
But
said
I'm
you told her dial back on something.
Right, you said dial back,
right.
and you
I'm
haven't told
saying
me yet
that-
what she need to dial back on.
I'm saying,
so I can tell her.
I don't need her to, I'm saying that if a woman is out there and she's putting out in the universe,
She's not.
I'm not talking about
I
talking
am.
about that. I'm saying in general. I don't want to just be specific.
Okay, but I want to go to specific.
Okay, so let's be specific.
Yeah.
If you after and you saying
She's not.
I don't need you for
She's not. She's
money,
not doing any of that.
I don't need you. You don't.
I do know.
You could do this self-consciously and not knowing that that's what you put.
Nah, see that you confusing me now,
Brother, you can walk with an air and a confidence about you
So you-
that
so-
you not
so she
not
need-
knowing you
so
display.
she need to
and that
be-
could be not attracting.
I knew a woman like that who walked around with that air. And once I got past that brick wall, all feminine women.
I want
100%.
all my women to
Okay,
act like that.
That's fine.
Yeah, but
what
out
I'm
there in
saying-
public,
But what I'm saying is
tough as nails.
Okay, tough as nails.
I don't want a weak woman.
Because to me, that filters out. See, hold on. And this is
But
important.
define-
But hold on. Let me just say this, B, because you're taking a little while to get to your point.
I've
Some
already
women,
said it.
some women have that wall to filter out sorry niggas.
I
It
get
filters them out. And the tough niggas that's like, you know what? I'm a lion. I'm going after that. I'm going to get past. Because they put up this wall. They got to put that wall
and
up.
I understand that.
And if you get past that wall,
Right.
then you get the goodies.
And I understand that. But I'm saying that strong don't help strong.
Iron sharpens iron.
That's when I get to know you.
Iron sharpens iron, man.
Okay.
I see your
If a
point.
woman, okay, we gonna end it right here. If a woman's car was broke down,
Right.
and she trying to fix a flat, would you help her?
I ain't. I'm called AAA.
That's
Yeah.
helping her. You calling AAA?
Yeah.
That's helping her.
Yeah.
Would you help her?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna get out and help her because I know who I am.
That's legit.
If I saw a man broke down, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
okay,
because-
we with you.
I'm gonna keep going because he's strong. He don't need my help.
Right.
So if a woman is putting that out, some brothers keep doing. That's all I'm saying. Next topic.
I said it's a filter. I agree with you.
Next topic.
I agree with you. It's a filter.
Next topic. Because
I don't agree with
that's
that.
just, that's
It's a
just as
filter.
simple as that.
No, I agree with you.
You're
It's
gonna
a-
keep
but
going.
it's a
Nobody
filter.
in here gonna stop and help a man fix a tire. Nobody.
I agree with you. It's
None
a
of us
I-
in here
I-
gonna
women-
stop and help a man fix a
some
tire.
women have
Why?
that
Because
filter.
we gonna say he's strong enough to do that. He don't need my help.
That makes no sense to me.
Yes, it
and
makes
what we
all the
talking
sense
about.
in the world, man. If a brother sees that you too strong, you don't need me, keep it moving. That's the exact
Well,
game now.
That's the intention.
I don't want a woman to need me. You know something? I push a woman to be independent.
That's because
If a woman, if I'm dealing with a woman, you don't want me to
wanna
talk.
be
You don't want
in
me
a
to talk.
long-term
You don't want me to talk.
relationship, though.
You don't want me to talk. If I'm dealing with I'm in long-term relationships with multiple women. I'm lost on that. I'm in a very long-term relationship.
That was almost breaking news there. That last sentence.
Almost.
But I am in a long-term relationship. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just, I'm just not in the ownership relationship part.
Okay.
So, but anyway, and the woman I'm in a long-term relationship with, I'm pushing her to be I tell her all the time, I need you to be at this point in your life so I can retire and live off of you. Not saying she live off of me.
Okay, so why are you in that long-term relationship there with her?
We ain't gonna change topics. We
No,
gonna
no,
stay on.
because-
We gonna stay on weak women.
You there because she's getting something from you.
Dick.
So this long-term relationship has only lasted this long.
Yeah, because I like what she has and she likes what I have. That's every
So
relationship.
you're saying you don't give her anything else?
Like what?
I mean, there's nothing else.
But like I said before, and this is probably why that's how I disrespect women. But if that didn't work, I wouldn't be there. And if this didn't work, she wouldn't be here.
So there's.
I don't care what
nothing else that
nobody
you
said.
get there.
I don't care.
Well, I see what B's trying to say, even though B
He
never
making us
answered your
talk.
question, by
If
the way.
B-
You
if-
never answered his question.
if he's not, if
Y'all just didn't understand.
if a
that.
woman,
Mad at me.
if a man's penis didn't work, we didn't have this conversation before,
Yeah.
and everybody gonna lie. If a man's penis didn't work, he's not gonna have what some people call that cut their penis off.
Unix or something.
Unit.
Yeah.
They don't have a woman.
So okay, let's.
Period.
Is it so?
If you're starting a relationship and that happened, I can see it. But if you've been with a person for 20 years,
Cut your dick out right
And y'all
now.
built
I
something.
guarantee you won't be living here next week. She ain't gonna stick around.
see, I think that will hold true for all women. I think there may be a certain percentage of women, and they may not leave. They may just choose to cheat on the brother.
That's
Yeah.
leaving. That's still leaving.
Well, I'm gonna disagree with you on that, D, because I think when you've been
But
married,
I think there may be a certain percentage of women, and they may not leave. They may just choose to cheat on the brother.
That's leaving. That's still leaving.
Well, I'm gonna disagree with you on that, D, because I think when you've been married,
but listen, so here's the thing.
There's something called love,
if
right?
that happens, that's right.
Okay.
Because if that happens, we can say, hey.
So we still having sex.
We can bring toys.
Yeah.
I can still have oral sex with you.
That can happen.
We can bring in.
Why would I want to have oral sex and I can't get an orgasm?
Well, now I'm gonna
at this point it's about pleasing her.
I'm gonna go to it.
Bring in.
Why would I want to have oral sex and I can't get an orgasm?
Bring in.
Well, now I'm gonna
at this point it's about pleasing her.
I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna go
if
deeper.
Your penis is cut off. It's about you pleasing her.
Beyond penis, say there's a disability, and we know somebody who had married and their spouse got a debilitating. Yeah, we don't know debilitating disease.
We all know.
Maybe they play sports or something.
Yeah, I know. But listen,
and
you think she was a virgin after that? I mean, you think she stopped having sex?
I'm not going there.
No, she didn't.
No,
we didn't say name.
But my point is, they didn't leave. They didn't get a divorce.
Oh, we not saying okay. But her kitty cat wandered.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. So
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna.
But I'm just a betting she did.
So just to give this context, we're talking about someone, no names.
Yeah, if Michael Jordan cut his private parts off, his wife is doing it to the pool guy.
That is true in that case.
Yeah.
Well, but what I'm
saying, because he would have got a little young girl.
But somebody asked a question.
But no, this is that situation because they built a life together, and that person experienced that. Then that woman stayed and supported him through that.
We're not
that
saying
doesn't
that.
mean she didn't go right. I agree. She may have did have a homeboy on the side.
She is. She gonna have homeboy on the
side. But she
side.
still was there for him and his needs.
Right.
Now, if they didn't have that history and built that life together, and that situation happened, yeah, she would have left him. So
now I said I made this comment. If you go back to another podcast, I made the comment. I would give her a pension, meaning I'd be there for her. But I'm gonna get my needs. If my penis still works, I'm gonna get my needs elsewhere. So if her vagina still works, she's going to get her needs elsewhere. But if I don't have a penis, what is that? I'm not even understanding who I'm still alive. I don't understand that part anyway.
I get you, but if you was married 30 years to the same person, your penis is less of a need or want or anything after 30 years of marriage.
So
you know what I'm saying? So that's the point I think B's trying to make.
And I'm just saying there are other. Okay, let's say you in a marriage 20 years, whatever. Your penis not working.
You're not in a marriage no more.
Then we can bring toys. You still can have oral sex. You can hold. It's a lot of other things you can do to fulfill her. And a lot of times, especially if it's a physical connection, a mental connection, she still can have that with you in the absence of your penis being able to have an erection. You still can satisfy her.
He doesn't know because he has a penis.
If you can bring those toys, you can bring.
He doesn't know.
They get toys to the table. You can bring some.
They got some devices now. Remote controls
and it's still your physical you. It's just you just putting something else, inserting in her. Prostrate penis.
If I'm not sexual enough with my significant other,
I'm not saying the world.
I get it. I get a conversation had with me.
I think the world ends if you just been together for a few years or you just met each other. Yeah, the world ends. But I think any couple that's been together and they got time on their side.
Okay, 20 years. I'm gonna say 25 years. If I wasn't performing, because the women I deal with still are sexually active, very much. Yeah. Do you think I don't think that I don't?
So you're right in your scenario. You're right, but B is also right in his scenario of this 30-year marriage.
He's delusional.
I think we're trying to have a right.
Be delusional,
right? No, man. Listen, you have the platform right there. So I'm gonna pose this question to you women that are on the social media right now. And
they saying you're correct, B.
If you've been with a relationship
it's a female
with a woman, with a man for 20 years, and y'all love each other, and y'all built a life together, and he has erectile dysfunction, and if he brought a dildo and he was still able to kiss you, hold you, have oral sex with you, and still be there, provide, still work his job, all that, you are not leaving that brother because of that.
Of course they don't.
Just got started in that thing. Yeah, you out.
You know how many people gonna agree with that just because
a million.
It's receipts here. You can see who they are, right? Everybody gonna say, "Oh yeah," but you know how many women are cheating on their brothers, and they
we
brothers.
Talk about that.
Hold on, listen. Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know how many women are cheating on their brothers and their brother got a dick?
Cheating on her right now.
See what I'm saying?
But now my penis.
And he still has a penis right now.
Right, so if
and
your penis stop working, you can go get a 10-inch. You might have had a 6. She might be happier. you and got that 10 from the toy store. And he said, I got a 10 now. He's thinking it was. She happier now. She's like, boy, you went from that 6 to that 10. I'm just saying, man.
You're right about all of that. But that's a whole nother part of the game.
No, see, y'all keep on saying what women, these angels, won't do.
I'm just saying, no, I can't give a percentage. But I just refuse to believe that all women will leave a man that she's been with for a length of time because his penis no longer works.
Now there's more.
I don't know.
Well, that's the thing.
I mean, I don't know the percentage. Like I said,
but he doesn't know either.
Didn't I just say I can't give a percentage on that?
I'm saying 100%, but I don't know.
I can't give a percentage.
I'm just saying the percentage of women that I know, those who are married now, just got married recently,
they lying.
or whatever.
In my opinion,
they might get up out of that.
Women tend to, they tell me a lot of shit. So in that, they make some stuff work because 30 years we got this big house, we got the insurance policies, we got all this other they hang in there. Like as long as he doing some other stuff, mowing the lawn and shit.
And then you adults, so you have that conversation. Yeah. Like you said, Damon. Hey, listen, you can't do for me no more. We're gonna stay in this thing, but I'm a man up and let you know that I might be hitting the shit around.
So and it's a joke. So if you one of them women that's in that situation, if the dude know, don't bring D around because D gonna take care of that. And then you know what I'm saying. So you can't.
Man, I'm tapped out. I don't want any more people in my life.
Well, D or the pool guy. You can't bring the pool guy and let the pool guy come on when you at work. You know what I'm saying? Because she is going to lay it down with the pool guy.
Or the mailman.
Or the mailman, whoever.
Or the trash man.
Or the guy at work that's her play husband.
I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to get all kind of slack in the world. I get it. I'm on it. But, man, if all you were to that woman after 20 years was his penis, the relationship wasn't what it was.
I'm agree with that.
I'm just going to be honest.
That's 100. That's 100. And I ain't trying to get out sensitive. That's 100 right there.
That means you never moved your relationship
anywhere.
Nowhere.
Tell me our relationship. That's all it is. I want somebody to explain to me. I have not heard it yet. I'm going to go back and listen to all our podcasts. What else is there?
Man, let me tell you. So I'm going to speak on this. My wife hates when I talk about us, but I am. So me and my wife had a situation. An argument. She was mad.
That's not going to... See, he going to go...
No.
Tell me what else is there.
I'm going to tell you. And so she was mad. And a couple of days, I missed my wife. Like, hey, we got to get past this. Whatever this is, let's move past this because I miss us. I didn't miss physical sex. We didn't do it. No, I missed us and her. But that's 33 years. So when we got issues and we not vibing right, I'm off. I'm off my game. I'm putting it, world, I'm telling you right now, I'm off my game. I need us to always be in sync and be right.
Okay.
So then I can.
That's the beginning of the spinoff show called
Punk Ass Niggas.
No. So
because the women should be swooning right now.
Hey, man.
You should be roses on this. There's roses being thrown out right there.
No, so I
because that was good.
I told Mo, I came home the other day. I said, listen, you over this now. We got to move on. I can't do this.
Yeah.
I need us to be us. Look,
this woman said, I don't know a single woman who would leave a good man for ED issues.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
She's lying.
Anonymous.
She not lying.
Her name is not. Her name is No Mom Son.
That's right. Thank you, sister. Now, like I said, can we put a percentage on that? No.
I'm gonna put a percentage.
I think it's higher than we think.
Most women will stay because they know what they got.
So some lady said, hold on. So some lady said, the lady that said that is lying. Banana Pudding said she's lying. Then Sweet Beauty says shit.
Yeah.
That means I'll leave you if you got ED. So I'm getting a percentage right now. She said I'm not. I'm reading it. Come on, turn your phone on.
So
I'm not lying. She would not. 35 years with a hubby would never leave him.
So this woman who said she'd leave, what's the time frame? She'll leave if it's a new relationship, or she's saying she 10, 15, 20 years deep with this brother.
I don't know.
She
This
gonna
lady
tell
said 35 years to hubby, she'll never leave him.
That's
If
right.
he have
And I think that time matters. I mentioned that.
to she Don, you wouldn't leave your husband if he was 35 years ago. They line to be 60 years old.
Yeah, I'm 33 years together. I ain't 60.
Oh yeah, so you got married at 14 years old. So yeah, that's right.
So, but
no, okay, back to me.
you gonna leave. But I can't
I'm
make
out.
you
I'm
for
out.
that. But I don't think that makes you a bad person.
I'll be almost out when they on the ministry. So.
See, but I don't think that makes you a bad person.
Right, I'm not a bad person.
I'm not going to.
I don't know what my purpose is.
I'm not going to make somebody who stayed a saint. I'm not going to go.
I don't know what my purpose in the
and hand
relationship.
those titles out.
If you're bleeding, I don't have a purpose here.
That's why you get your complaints.
Exactly.
That's why what?
That's why you get your complaints,
that
bro.
lady said,
"Come on, man.
You ain't the
Come
winner."
on." That's why you get your complaints right there. You just answer the whole
His
damn.
brother said, "If you bleed,
If
is
you
it
bleed,
an arm?
yeah.
Look, I'm gonna have a problem.
Is it an arm?
I hate ministers. Who invented that? You know what I'm saying? I can't stand that.
Well, they was messing around them apples.
I be sitting around. I sit around and pout.
Leave the apples alone. So what happened?
Because I don't know what to do. Because they gonna have an attitude. Now, do all women have attitudes when they on the menstruals, or just the one I deal with?
It depends on how heavy that shit is.
Hey man, listen.
I'm cramping. I'm all this. I'd be like,
We're
what?
making-
I
we're
say, what
making
can I
a fatal
do?
mistake. And what I mean by that is
Well, y'all can stop talking.
comment on women's bodies.
Y'all can stop talking. I'm saying for my help. I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So the female I deal with,
She go crazy, huh?
she be cramping and doing it. You can't touch her. So I can't touch her. Cause she be cramping up. So what am I to do? I can't touch you. You can't have sex. There's nothing I can do but go get, what is it? Ibuprofen or something.
Pampering.
Right. Do what?
Pampering, is that still out there? Pampering?
Yeah,
See.
comforting or whatever. Yeah.
She's already mad.
That's the name of a drug.
Oh, I thought you were talking about pampering. Like, you'll be all right.
Pampering. Go get a pampering, child. P.A. Anyway, man.
I don't know what you.
This nigga went way back.
I did. That's what I'm saying.
He talking about his grandma or something. He bringing the water bottle in the room with the vinegar. Everybody grandma had that in the house. Everybody grandma smelled like vinegar.
Man, I mean, that's something I've never even considered that.
I ain't even thought about that. That's what I'm saying. You think about stuff.
Yeah, you think about it.
I ain't never thought
I
about
never even
that.
thought about that, man.
Thought about what, leaving them?
No, when they on
Right.
their cycle.
Yeah, that never.
Some women, hey,
That's a whole week.
I'm on my cycle, okay.
Yeah, I never thought
To
about
just sitting there like dick hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, just
She can, if you just gotta have it.
that does nothing for me.
Okay,
For the
so
orgasm.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never been that.
He over there making the head, giving head.
Right. I never.
That
been
does
that
nothing
guy.
for me.
I know people who said you still can have sex during this, but I was never one for that. I don't know.
No, I mean, ain't nothing going on.
No.
There.
I'm just saying. So no.
No, he
we're not
said
gonna do no
he
kind
said
of
oral
sex.
sex.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do that either.
That does not oral sex. I don't know who told y'all
yeah,
that
that's
lie.
foreplay. That ain't sex.
Oral sex is not.
Nah, give me what it's made
I
for.
love it, man. What y'all talking about? Dude,
You'll take oral sex over sex.
sometimes, yes. There's some women out there.
Nah.
Cardi B said she can suck
That's
a watermelon
what
through a
it's
straw.
Which is a lie.
Usher, what did he say? That's what it's made
Man.
Hold on. So you like oral sex better than
I'm not making that
Vaginal
claim.
sex.
You crazy?
I'm not making that
You can't
claim.
What it's made for?
Disclaimer, I'm not making that claim. I'm saying that some folks are really good at that. Really, really good
So
at that.
it's a
You
mouth.
need a vagina for that.
And I could be, in other words, when you get older, you want the least path of resistance.
Hold on.
Because some women want to get eaten out with it. Okay, some days they want to get pounded, and then some like, just go down there and give me my, I'll go to sleep. Well, same thing.
We're talking about us men.
No, it's me. That's my point. Same as men. You know what? I'm simply watching the game. God damn.
I have never had an
come over here
orgasm.
and take care of that real quick.
Never had an orgasm. Receiving oral sex.
Yeah.
Because I'm too busy. Like, okay, are you through? Turn around. Let me, whatever. Bend over. Stand
They have
upside
it
down.
too, but the ones that know what they're doing, they got that suction right. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And they know how to, that line right up under that, they know how to just,
You know, so I didn't have women tell me, I don't know what this, that, and that. I'm like, okay, these things.
some of them are. Man.
You know what my problem is? My body style. those women with the body type I like might not be the champions.
Okay, good point. Good point.
You know,
I like
they
it.
say
I like
the more
what you
voluptuous women.
They throw that.
I'm not gonna never know.
They do extra.
Cause I'm too little for voluptuous women. Voluptuous women don't like me.
If you want to know,
Good point. That is true.
if this is a joke, this is a joke. But if
No,
you
it's
want to
not.
know if a woman's good with oral sex, see how she eat chicken. If she sucked them chicken bones.
Okay, Bilal College said this. I had nothing to do with this comment. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't come back later on and say you heard my.
And I said a joke. Did not say this is a joke. I
So why
said
would you-
that first.
I-
This is a joke. But if you want to know how good she eat chicken bone,
I'm telling you, that's who said it.
if she eats all the marrow,
So when you respond to this
is
live,
white.
Or pig feet.
say him.
Yep, and they break the bone.
That's
and
probably why
suck
they
the
said I'm
marrow
disrespectful,
and
because of
suck
this
all the
brother.
marrow out.
See, this lady said, "Oh my God." Are you saying, "Oh my God"? Because
See how she eat that chicken, fellas. That'll tell you all you need to know.
That's a good. Actually, it might be.
We're gonna go get some chicken wings. First day, take them to get chicken wings. You'll know all you need.
That bone is clean as a Wilson.
I had a lifestyle, right? So I was around a lot of
Get ice
women.
cream and she
You
lick it
know,
twice and then bite the ice cream. That's telling you something.
I've said this before that I've dated, people, strippers, and so forth, right? And at a young age, so I done had everything. You know what I'm saying?
A to Z.
Right. And I've never been a fan of oral sex. I've never been. Now I like giving oral sex, but I've never been a fan of receiving it. So
Somebody said, "Don't watch me eating chicken. I eat the chicken like a Nigerian."
how do Nigerians eat chicken? Google it. Somebody Google how do Nigerians eat chicken.
Yeah.
I want to see the whole
And I
video.
hope we ain't got no other Nigerians on here getting mad at us.
We ain't said it. The person on here said.
Yeah, but
we're not saying any of this.
could-
But yeah, I'm never like a component of oral. I mean, I like it if it's foreplay. It gets me extremely hard.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? I love waking up to like start like, oh shit, motherfucker on me. Good job, people in my life. Or a person in my life.
Uh-oh. It's breaking news again.
Well, see y'all,
Especially when it's spontaneous.
Somebody said no bones left. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling
Yeah,
you, you better
yeah.
go get some chicken.
It got to be all that with me, man. I'm
So guys, we
spontaneous.
all of a certain age, so we remember bomb pops, right? Ice cream
Yeah,
truck coming
yeah,
along.
yeah.
And so, you
They still got those, don't they?
They
Do they even have ice cream trucks still?
You right?
They
I
still
ain't seen
queue
ice
up.
cream.
I don't trust them.
Rarely. They probably only go to the park. They don't come in neighborhoods no more.
The trucks look so.
Oh no, we seen one at the game.
Oh yeah, ice cream truck.
At the Cowboy game. It was an ice cream truck driving around. I don't know if that was an ice cream truck or not. But it was a truck making the ice cream truck.
So many things these young people missing out on.
I don't trust
If
what's
you
in
ain't
there.
chased the damn ice cream truck, you ain't lived in the hood.
That's right. Trying to get 5 cents.
Man, we had the ice cream truck. He used to stop. He'd come to and stop at every house.
Okay.
Y'all gonna come outside and get
Get
this ice
this
cream.
money. That's right. That's right. Get this money.
I'm serious. I think that man stopped at every house till somebody came outside.
No, I always kept going, man. You didn't catch him. You had to run after him.
Well, we had a lot of kids on our street.
We had a
Harvey was kind of busy.
hey, we were at the mall. We were at the mall, Damon and I. We was at Galleria. And it was these young girls. Every store we went
North
into,
Bridge.
North Mall, whatever one. These young girls coming in, they just ass cheeks hanging out, vagina showing, and I was like, man, look at this. I was like, this is terrible. This is terrible. A couple women on our platform has always caused me, saying that I'm judgmental. So I'm just putting this out there to you, brothers. What does that say when you see women like that?
I like it.
I know you said that. So we saw a chick and she had a vagina print on her camel toe, and then my man, he said, "Man, look at that on her B. You see what I'm saying?" And my thing was, man, why didn't she got that shit on like that? Why she out there showing up? You know what I'm saying? So what's the
I buy my females those type of clothes. I love to see them like that,
you
man.
going to Hoochie's us, nigga? Where you get that stuff
Yeah,
from?
man. I listen, man.
And so I'm always being accused of judgmental, man, but I just don't think sisters need to be coming out looking like that, man.
I like when
I
y'all
don't know.
dress like that.
It actually, you actually made me think of that one because
I like when y'all dress like that.
white women been dressing like that for a long time.
I like black women to dress like that. I'm not in.
But see, here's the deal though with black, because see, I'm with Damon. I'm not physically attracted to white women in that way.
B is a Muslim.
But what I'm saying is that that makes me racist. I don't get it.
No, I'm just telling.
So here's the deal. What I'm saying, but white women they've always had a certain liberation that came with that, right? And they also don't have the responsibility of their race.
True that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
And that's crazy
part
to have
of the judgmental part, right?
Right. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Sisters' bodies are different, and it was actually in Hollywood. They didn't even, Pam Grier kind of, they didn't even allow.
Everybody wanted to hit that.
Yeah, they didn't even allow black women to be naked on TV.
Hey, you sisters, it's on the platform.
They asked me what frat. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what frat I was in. I would subject myself to getting beat up by some brothers.
Yeah,
so I didn't do it, and plus I didn't stay in school long enough.
And I didn't have any money. But if I would have had the money,
Q,
the colors I would have chose,
purple and gold. Those are gold and purple.
royal purple.
Oh, I thought you was more of a Kappa type of dude.
I'm a
you're
smooth
clean,
dresser. I'm a smooth
skin
dresser, but I'm a Kappa Q. How about that?
Yeah.
I would have been a Kappa Q. I'd have been hopping all over the place, but hey, I was broke. I was a broke college.
You gotta have money to be in the pledge.
Yeah, you gotta pay. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never time.
I just didn't. I wasn't gonna let you swat me. You know what I'm saying?
I would have done.
They couldn't have done none of that stuff
at
to
that
me.
impressionable age and how bad I wanted that.
Man, we'd have been fighting.
You would have made it just fine.
They'd have had to. No, they'd have to just give me the whatever. 'Cause I wouldn't have did none of that.
Now the Qs are different, but the Kappas and the Kappas you wouldn't have went through.
But man, it's funny you said everybody, even the Kappa said, "I'll pay for everything if you want to do it."
Yeah.
Really? I ain't no Kappa.
Yeah, they came to camp.
I ain't knocking the Kappa, but I ain't no Kappa. But I could have done that for free, but that ain't who I was.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what I'm saying? So
My son was going over Q, right, and they told him he had to take the vaccine, take the shots. He's like, "It's a wrap. I'm not doing it."
But back to what we're saying, so what's the deal with that, man? Because we kind of hit it, but I want
With
to
Q?
go back to it. No, because we were seeing just black girls after black girls. There was them girls coming down the steps was butt hanging all out.
Honestly, we sound old now because every generation.
He sound old.
Do we sound old? Or do
Okay,
we sound like
but check this out.
Every generation complains
But
about.
do we want more from?
I watch I'm a National Geographic watching brother.
Yeah, I used to watch that.
Right.
Women.
Have you ever seen the women in Africa?
Oh yeah.
They walk around titties out, booties out.
I've been there.
So what's wrong with that?
Right.
Okay, so there we go.
Okay.
I honestly, I don't have. Now I don't want my daughters dressing like that because of the attention that it brings and the problems. But
What problem? At least we're having problems in the mom.
Well,
What problems were they having?
y'all didn't have no problem, but them young girls, the young dudes out there who chased them young girls.
Moving them out. I didn't see none of that happen.
Because as
you
men, right? Because as
Not
men,
tomorrow.
we all know this, right? Let's just be honest. If that's what you're showing, that's how I'm approach you.
Yeah, your monkey.
And so
Okay, she want to be approached. She wants you to come. That's what she's doing. She's advertising.
Right, I agree. So what they're drawing to them, the attention they're getting, is just
Absolutely.
physical sex.
Hold on. I'm glad. I'm gonna say Jay Bell said this. White women are the most walking around with their ass out.
Yeah, but don't nobody care about that.
Right.
In
And that's
way.
what he was saying.
Not care about.
Is it Jay?
Meaning that, but
I don't know. I be bunching people.
Everybody
now.
had pictures. Well, I don't know about you, B. You probably did, but everybody had a picture.
Jabell, Jaebella.
Farrah Fawcett had on no tits.
Right. But I'm saying when
Nipples.
we say nobody's caring about them, we're meaning no one.
We want to be. We as a people want to be held to higher standards than the race.
Farrah Fawcett had on no tits.
Right. But I'm saying when
Nipples.
we say nobody's caring about them, we're meaning no one.
We want to be. We as a people want to be held to higher standards than the rest of the, I guess races.
But okay, so
But we just look so much better, higher standards than the rest of the, I guess races.
But okay, so
But we just look so much better.
So she's
than-
absolutely right that white women, yes, they do. I don't.
They don't put shorts on that ass cheeks ain't hanging out, and they don't have ass cheeks.
I know.
I be asking where you get them shorts from, where you got ass hanging out the motherfucker. So I can go by my woman who has ass.
Well, they making stuff for sisters now, and it's funny that you mentioned it was B should blow up on this. Because you know the trend now. First it was to getting the bigger lips like black sisters. Now it's getting the with the Kardashian.
that's
It's been
Now they want ass like
now.
that.
What you mean now? They
But you
been
know
like
what's
that.
funny? They call those, instead of saying the black girl butt, that's called the Brazilian.
Oh.
Yeah, like y'all just not found hearing that.
No, I know.
He gonna talk about,
It's old, but I'm just saying. But so, if anything that keeps that, it's called the Brazilian.
Oh.
Yeah, like y'all just not found hearing that.
No, I know.
He gonna talk about,
It's old, but I'm just saying. But so, if anything that keeps that from having what it's really for, right? Trying to look like.
I think we from Oklahoma. We got some big booty white girls.
Right. So that trend,
Damn sure do.
that trend is
Country girls, country fed. I don't look at them though.
So that since the cultures met, or class, or however you want to define it, white women have been trying to physically identify.
Yeah, because
modify their
the
bodies.
skinny girl isn't as popular now as they were back in the day. Now thickness is
Yeah,
I
you
know
see that, you crazy.
Keep it going, but thickness is in. The most popular black women.
I think thickness is
Is
in because we don't. Thickness is in because we don't. That's all we got. Let's just be honest.
No, I don't think that's what it
That's
is.
all we got.
Man, we were somewhere last night, right?
Thicker and thickest.
And it was two women. And it was two women that was a certain body type versus everybody else.
Uh-huh.
It was literally two women in there that had you had real pole straight up and down women in there, no butts at all.
Mm-hmm.
But you had body type where you had literally two women in there that had you had real pole straight up and down women in there, no butts at all.
Mm-hmm.
But you had body type where you have the slim pole straight up and down women in there, no butts at all.
Mm-hmm.
But you had body type where you have the slim body, the fit body.
Was it peach or pear shape? What do they call it? Is that the pear shape or peach shape?
It's the yaka shape. Shit.
Yaka.
Yeah, I know the difference. The yaka. Well, hey,
Waka flocka.
that's their culture, not fashion. It's still fashion.
Yeah, but
See, they don't understand. They don't understand. So the way somebody's dress is perceived, what type of person, what type of woman they are. I don't.
so here's what I'm gonna say about that. As a man, and that's my whole life. If I come to a woman, if she's showing that,
I just want to hit.
and I come up to her, and that's how she is, right? That's all that's gonna be.
Yeah.
Because and what's gonna be hard for you young ladies is that once a man puts you in that category, y'all come on, I'm man coding there. It's hard to get out of that.
Yeah, that's true.
Once you getting characterized, you just physical. You just a hit.
Yeah.
I'm just hitting you. That's pretty much.
Oh,
where
so
you
we
go.
had some comments that they done
So you
filtered that
side
comment.
chicken. You side chicken. You just been defined as a side chick.
Yeah.
If a man come up to you, ladies who are listening to me and future listeners, and they say and they compliment your butt, your this, your that, he's already telling you where his value in you is. But butt and breast, that shit don't raise kids, man.
So here we go back to that. So you walk. So yeah, apparently that's what we meet women for, because he married the first woman he met. And he 60 years old. He been with the same woman he met in junior high school. So he believed in that. He stands on that. He walked up to a woman and met the woman he wanted to marry. At the box. The second I become an adult, I was meeting women for sexual. That's it.
I think it all starts physical. But I'm saying that when I met my wife, she wasn't whole class. She wasn't scantily dressed. So I noticed
She's a nerd.
her.
Gotcha.
Right? I noticed her.
I'd walk right past her.
And so that's all I'm saying is that she showed me something else, and it was that else. And if all you
Because he was looking for a wife.
physical, I wasn't looking for a wife at no 19 years old, brother. I was looking like every other 19-year-old brother, looking for the hookup.
But it wasn't her physical that got your attention.
Right, because she wasn't. Now, if she would have been, if I'd have saw her, she tight this on, this, that, this hanging out, then that would have been, oh man, I'm gonna go walk up there, I'm gonna hit that. But because that wasn't there, it wasn't there.
Well, and I really would like for the women to chime in because I think sometimes
I would walk in high school. I would walk right past.
yeah, some women is mentality. I'm a wear this to attract him, and then he'll get to know me.
But it don't work like that.
Well, but that's what they
right.
You
So
know,
women,
what I'm
we're
saying.
telling y'all right now, when a brother puts you in that category, you don't get out of that. He's you in the physical,
Yeah, you do.
and then he'll go find somebody to do the other thing.
No, that's not true.
Yep, and then you.
Well, I'm gonna have to agree with D on that one because just
Not
because
true.
you was you wore it to attract a brother and he got to know that you wasn't that's not you.
He got you.
It takes a while if you get in that category. I don't initially put a woman in there just from what she was wearing.
Right,
It's got to be
absolutely.
a
I'm not talking
pattern.
about wearing, but when you
We're talking about wearing.
See, if you go up to a woman and you say you have a pretty smile, okay, then that means you saw something different.
Yeah.
If you walk up to you, girl, I saw all that over there. Then that means you physical, and we're just being honest.
No, I done said that to some females and they smiled and they was.
I said
nice people.
I said it to a female that I was physically attracted to. Girl, you got to. She had a butt sticking out. I'm like, I like.
butt sticking out.
I like that smile. But so in high school, I was attracted to this is me. In high school, I was attracted. Who wore the skimpiest outfits? Cheerleaders.
We was young.
Hold on, cheerleaders and the girls that ran track. That's all I talked to.
Track
I couldn't get out there again.
Track bodies, the best. Track bodies.
I didn't
best
talk
bodies
to
in the world.
the basketball girls. Didn't talk to them.
Track bodies, best bodies in the
The
world.
track chicks, because they shorts was they was wearing Daisy Dukes. What was hanging out? That booty cheek was hanging out. So that's what I'm attracted to.
Track bodies, best bodies.
But I didn't judge them based on that. I like, So because she was wearing that, oh, she's a hoe. She's a this. No.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because I see your booty cheek. I'm used to seeing it. I ran track.
That's athletic.
My job was this. Y'all didn't run track apparently.
Damn, them chicks at the mall wasn't having
My job was this. I would fight you to put my foot on your blocks. You got to hold the blocks. I'm holding all blocks. I got 3-4 blocks. I got feet on. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding all blocks.
And that's during just the practice. Because they just have to practice coming out and then come back and
I'm
practice coming out
holding
again.
blocks. I'm at the track meet holding. I done missed my track, my event. I'm holding blocks like a motherfucker. And I wanted you need some rubbing down too? I became a rubbing down person and all kind of shit.
Get that hamstring loose.
Ain't nothing wrong with me, girl. You look like your knee is tight.
Yeah, it's tight, that hamstring, man.
But yeah, I didn't. But no, I'm not gonna judge a woman. Like I said, I buy my female that, and I don't think she a hoe.
I ain't gonna go that far because if you buy that female there, then if you want her to wear it out there without you, then you just.
I don't give a fuck how she wear it. I buy it. I don't.
If she just wearing it for you.
She can wear it. If I buy it, she can wear it wherever she want to wear it.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to have it out there looking like.
Go on the canvas off.
Yeah. Next, you like, hey.
I don't know how y'all. What kind of brothers are y'all?
No, I ain't like B.
Yeah, I'm
but I'm in the middle.
Hold on, tell me. What you mean like big man?
No, because you might be like over here, D over here. I'm kind of like in the middle. I like a woman to look good. I like see some curves.
If I date you, and you got some booty, I'm gonna buy you some booty cheeks.
But I don't think that necessarily because
we gonna go try them on.
She's a hoe.
So if you want to, you can buy whatever you want to buy for you, right? I mean, if a woman want to buy those items for her, by all means. But as her man, I'm not buying those type of things.
I am.
She can buy that for herself.
She said when a man says female, I literally cringe.
Yeah,
Why women don't like the word female?
I'm not finna use no.
Oh, they're not animals.
She going to buy her own.
So female refers to animals.
Is that right?
I got too many rules. Shit, I need to wait.
So female.
Okay, so this is a new one on me. We not supposed to say females anymore.
I guess I like bitches and hoes. I guess I don't know.
Women or young ladies.
I guess so.
I don't know.
Yeah, could you explain how that translates to female being disrespectful, calling a female a female?
Because they're not animals. I can't stand it. Women are women and more appropriate.
Okay, all right.
We're gonna say women. So y'all not females.
So
Is this the trans thing, community thing going on? Pronouns.
I'm new on this one.
Don't say we all animals. I say the same thing. That we all animals.
We're all creatures. If you
But
biblical, it's creatures, which are animals.
And everybody on here biblical.
His name is B. I didn't know female was a derogatory term.
Okay, so that's not all
I
female.
see it could be used that way in a sentence, maybe.
I mean, Ice Cube used it derogatory. Y'all females be getting all sensitive, but that's only way I heard it. But I can call a woman a woman. I ain't got no problem with that.
I mean, when I mark the box, she said we refer to y'all as men. But when I mark the box, it say male or female on every box that I got to mark. So,
I go male.
I'm a male.
So if I'm saying, if I walk up to a young lady and say, well, obviously I say you're a nice looking young lady or a nice looking woman. But if I said female and somebody,
but you're not gonna refer to a woman to her. That's just us speaking. You never said female. I don't know. I haven't. Have you said when you be talking to a woman, you're a nice looking female? I don't even sound
actually
right.
may have said that.
Oh, so you trying to be all proper?
But man, here we go.
Oh, so you know something.
So you got a problem with all these new rules and regulations? Is that what you're trying to say?
Man,
be old school. He want his woman butt naked in the kitchen.
We can have a problem. We can have a problem with everything, right? So we definitely not gonna get into that. But
be old school. Listen, bro.
Whoever said that,
he a Muslim. His woman better not say too many words in a row.
All right, man. He's lying. 100% lying. That's first. My wife is not a Muslim.
Cause she on her way up here talking shit now. This might be her.
My wife's not a Muslim.
Lock the door. Hurry up, lock the door.
All right, y'all hear a bunch of furniture being moved around. Y'all know what that's about. So,
first of all, this is all jokes, except some of it, and it's for entertainment purposes only, except for the part that's not. Nice woman or lady is nice and respectful. Never heard of that female. I know what you're talking about.
But
I'm a female. Yeah, you know some of that female and that male, and so we
check that box.
We always. So now you got the trans community coming out, and all this stuff, right? And so our movement and their movement always coincide. They always interact, which I don't know why. Why do homosexuality in the black community why are our movements parallel to each other?
Because of the oppression. That's all.
Well,
they're similar. Now, not the same.
I'm about to get in trouble for this one. So we gonna a disclaimer. So
the views and opinions.
When you edit this, put a disclaimer right here. Homosexuality is a choice. Shit. I don't think if you're homosexual, you chose to be a homosexual. Shit. Because you can, if you're not, I'm gonna say some people are born attracted to men. Some men are born attracted to men, right? Some men are born with an extra gene or whatever to make them think they're a woman. I don't know how that works because I know little kids are like, he's gonna be gay when he gets grown, and it's the truth. I done seen that, but you still are choosing to go ahead with that because you have a whole penis, and so I'm not going.
Right, and we've had these conversations about gayness, and I'm totally on the opposite spectrum. I do believe
my daughter. I don't know if my daughter gay or not.
I do believe that you're born that way.
I believe you're born that way too. But you don't have to go. You don't have to go that route.
But not going that route. That's the. You got to be who you are, though, bro. If you're gay, you gay, man. You got to live your best life, man. You can't keep fighting. That's what's wrong with another disclaimer. The priest in the Catholic Church.
You know how hard it is to have anal sex?
Is that coming from a Muslim, man? Are you a Muslim? Like Tupac? What is Tupac?
You don't even believe in God no more.
I'm actually not a Muslim anymore. You can't say that. I practiced Islam for 28 years of my life.
Okay.
But I'm on a different journey now. I'm on a different journey now.
He in trouble. That's his,
no, this is my partner.
That's his Muslim brothers calling. He in trouble. You ain't a what?
Man, I'm in the middle of the podcast.
He's speaking Arabic. He's speaking Arabic.
Yeah, we can get their papers, man. Did you sign some papers?
No, but I'm just saying. So
no, you don't just get to quit the Muslim.
Yeah, so I just don't believe. I think if you're born gay, you live your best life. That's just been my stance, right? I think you're not who you are. You can't be happy if you're trying to. So we've had that debate multiple times, Damon and I, because I don't.
I'm not debating. If you're gay, you're gay. I ain't in it.
But I just don't think that's a choice, man.
I'm not saying
just like if we had a choice, in this society, given what black people go through, and at birth they said, hey, we can lighten you up if you want to. A lot of black people would probably say, yeah, lighten me up.
Well, not today.
But I'm saying.
But back in the day,
yeah, they probably chose that. So a gay person knowing that what some of the things they're going to face and go through might be like, yeah, man, don't make me gay.
Yeah, thanks for Michael Jordan for
dark
skinned brothers. But hold on, I'm in the middle on that one, B.
So nobody gonna but you.
It's not always it's not always automatic. Sometimes it is a choice because you have brothers.
When is it gay a choice?
Brothers who started out with women, and
I disagree with you right now. I'm just gonna say it.
I'm playing
because you're always gay.
Ain't gay a choice?
When they started out, you know, in Atlanta's known for this. They've been with a woman all their life, and they are sexually. They've done everything. Like,
sound like that's bisexual.
No, hold on. Remember, what was it? Magic or whoever said, "Okay, I started out 1, then went 2, then went 3."
Magic gay?
No. I'm not saying that. Oh. But 1, 2, 3 wasn't enough, so it became. Like, I gotta try something different.
Hold on. Remember
Eddie Murphy, got caught, and Teddy Penny, all them cats who got caught with transvestites. I think
gender.
What's the word? I'm sorry, I remember.
Transgender.
Yeah, transgender. So what it is, maybe I shouldn't even be talking. But anyway,
that's the producers, not me.
I'm sorry for those. I got it wrong. Transgender. What it was is they want to experience more, and then it leads them into that world.
Okay, let me time out right quick because we had a lady come in and say, Tosh Don is out. All right, bye, Tosh Don. Referring to us, to females, reducing us as to our reproductive abilities. We are more than that.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, so that's what that means.
Nah, he getting me out the hood.
No, I'm saying, so that's what that means.
No, that's what the lady's saying. She's saying, referring. I had to stop him from talking before he got us kicked off everything.
Oh, that's why he said.
Referring us to female is reducing us to our reproductive abilities when we are more than that.
Okay, I got it. I'll call you whatever you want me to call you.
Well, then I refrain. I will call them women or young ladies.
But we talking amongst each other. They just getting to hear us right now.
Right. Yeah.
I don't never say walking to them and say, "What's up, female?" When I talk to a woman, I call her by her name. But I say,
"Hey, lady."
Yeah. Hey, lady.
Hey, lady.
I don't get off into, But hey, on here.
Oh, but somebody said I think older men tend to say female more often, so I assume it's a generational thing.
I say whippersnapper.
Oh yeah, I used to use that get that young whippersnapper over there.
That young whippersnapper
got her? Is that wrong?
Oh, I ain't never heard of that.
Me neither. I just made that up. I'm saying just how ridiculous this sounds, but I get what she's saying. But this is just another play on this political correctness.
And that's what it is.
Female should not be a derogatory term. Like my man said, hell, when you fill out forms, you checking male or female. You ain't checking woman. They don't ask you, are you a man or a woman? They ask you, are you a female or a male? Come on, man. We got to stop all this. And
that is political. I don't know where we're going with this as far as in society. Wow, that is why is that? Like I said, man, because the transgenders don't know what they are, so they don't want to be known as. What do we call transgender?
I ain't touching it because I thank you for saving me. I'm pissed off about it because I talked to my dogs about it, and it just irritates me because now I heard that they can get on you because this happened at one of my jobs. Now they get on you if you refer to them as male or female. So it's like, what do I call you? I'll let you know what I'm going to be called that day. And that day you call me that, and another day I don't know what to do. It's like almost to the point I don't know what to do.
So
just be
let me ask a question because I know B know the answer to this.
Let's see.
So Kim Kardashian's stepfather, what the dude that used to run track?
Yeah.
His name used to be Kris Jenner.
Oh, we can say that. Yeah, that's
what's his name?
Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner.
That is Crystal.
I ain't followed him.
But does he? Katie.
Caitlyn.
You're right. No, that's the mama. Chris is the mama.
It's Caitlyn. I think it's Caitlyn is what his name.
Anyway, Bruce Jenner, the dude that. Anyway, I'm referring to the dude Bruce. Does Kim Kardashian's little sister's father still have a penis.
Yes.
Oh,
I believe so.
He didn't get it.
No, I think he.
I thought he had the full op.
No, I think he just did breast.
So a person that has a penis can be referred to as
And he dates a woman.
a, huh?
He dates a woman.
Right. I heard that too.
Oh, now he cheating, man.
I mean,
He's there.
and he won the Woman of the Year award after only being a woman with a penis for like a couple of days.
Because he was he was on the Wheaties commercial, board.
No. Bruce Jenner was on that.
Oh,
Caitlyn was on
The other chick, the chick that he became with a penis.
She can get on Bush magazine.
I'm just gonna keep quiet on that. It's to my point about the choice. That's all I'm gonna say. That is an example to me
Right.
of a choice.
Okay,
So he is
thank you.
choosing. He's saying
chooses
that he
to-
want to be a woman.
This is the way he's
There's the choice.
always
Thank you,
felt,
D.
and he
you built me out.
chose to try to define himself through all these other things, and to make other people happy. And he got a point in his life, and he said, "This is what I've always seen myself, and I want the world to see me how I see."
When the police,
That's some garbage.
when the police pull me over,
I
I'm
don't know, man.
gonna say,
See,
Mr.
I
Officer,
can't speak for that, dude.
I identify as a white boy, as a white woman, as a matter of fact. So please leave me the fuck alone. Don't.
See, and they supposed to let you go.
Right.
But all I'm saying, B, is
I
this.
don't know, man.
Dude, and save me again if I mess up. Listen, he was a man.
Okay.
He
Still is.
sports, all that other stuff,
Okay.
hit women, plenty of them. So I'm
How do
telling
we
you,
know-
there's
how do we know he didn't have
Homosexual
relationships all the way coming up to that? See, that's
I don't know.
He's
that.
not having homosexual relationships now.
He may have conformed to
He's not
that.
having homosexual relationships
But my
now.
point earlier, what I was trying to say, there's plenty of cats that we know who are not homosexual who went over to that side because they got freaky and freakier, and next thing you know, they want something and going back there.
I don't. To me,
And then they want to go back because they're all over Atlanta, and then they want to go back back home to their wife and kids,
then to me,
and act like
right.
ain't nothing going down.
So that could be a bisexual person.
That's a choice.
Or that could, well, if you're bisexual, it is a choice.
That's all I'm saying. There's some people that's a choice.
Right. So bisexuals is a choice for a homosexual man who only get down that way. That's not a choice. He's homosexual.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you
Yeah,
that
so
there's
if
some
you're
people.
bisexual,
Hi, Philadelphia.
But when my mom worked
you roll how you roll.
when my mom worked in labor delivery, she said there are babies born,
Yeah, come after that.
Yeah, and they have to make a choice. So
Right.
those, I think, that's not a choice. You born that way.
Hold on, what now?
Yeah, there's babies are sometimes born with
Right. Come
Both.
after that. Both.
Yeah.
Both.
And then the parent got to
And
choose.
new research now.
Woo! What if you choose the wrong one?
Well, see, that's just it, and that's where I'm going. So, old research was the parents chose, and they had the surgery before they left the hospital.
Yeah, this is exactly.
New research, you let them get older, and whatever gender they identify, then you have the surgery.
So you about to traumatize.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't think that's traumatizing.
Man, you got it.
Okay,
So what age
let's
you need to
let's
be before
say
you decide?
Hold on, let's say you said, hey, we want a son, so sew that vagina part up, and we going with the son, and then the son is feminine and wants to be a woman. Then you make
Hold on, that's what I'm talking about.
So so now new research.
Be always be
says-
saying stuff I don't be talking about.
What you said?
No, I'm gonna
Make
tell you what
what
I said. I'm sitting right here. I'm gonna tell them what I said. Now watch this. Well, I'm saying, how old do you have to be
Oh, I don't
for the child to say, I want to be this or that
I
now?
don't know how long.
See, that's what I got a problem with that.
3 years old. I don't know.
At 3, my kids was eating boogers
They
at
don't
3.
even know what they were.
But so
My son was.
I'm just telling you guys new research. You guys,
I heard of
the
it.
new research,
Yeah.
not my research.
Yeah, I get you.
So the
I'm
new
against it.
research is so when these things happen, 60, 70, the parents would decide.
Right. So
Now
look,
they're letting
who
those children
who knows the new research?
Now they're
See if
letting
they.
those
Am I
children
frozen yours?
decide.
Why am I not moving?
I don't know. It's been like that for. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so now they're letting the children decide how they want.
I wonder what age. Who
He
knows?
said not even. Check the hormones and decide. Okay.
Oh, if you got the most. Okay, there you go.
Well, somebody asked you. That's for you, D. Why
What is
don't you
that?
have a? Why don't you invite a gay person there? That's on. It's your show. So why don't you do?
Any gay person that would like to be on my show, call in or come over. You're welcome.
Thank you for that disclaimer.
I have gay friends and gay family members. They hate talking to me because I ask too many questions.
Okay, so somebody said doctors recommend after 15.
Years old?
Yeah.
So you got a motherfucker that's gonna be walking around with a penis for 15 years and you're gonna cut it out. He gonna be traumatized. Because that's what. Nigga, what?
Oh, somebody said I'm gay AF. Okay.
He gay.
333. Okay, that's okay.
He gay FFF. What's that mean?
That's great.
Huh?
AF means as it means
They got levels of gayness now?
no. AF means you can apply anything. I'm hungry as AF.
Oh, okay. I thought they had levels.
But I'm just saying, man. So Damon and I had this conversation again.
I like, God damn, they got some more letters in the homosexual community.
Hey, so if you guys are new to this is your first time on hearing this from us. Damon and I talked about this just recently, it's maybe a week ago.
Hold on. I don't know. He be making up stuff sometimes.
No, Damon talking about the brothers that go to jail.
I'm going to deny this.
Be involved in sexual acts in prison.
I'm denying all this.
And I was telling him that that's a difference between a sexual act and a brother who is.
Hold on. We got a guess. We got a guess. 333 said he's gay as fuck. He wanted to be invited.
Yeah,
333, come on in.
So that proves my point. That
I'm a
he was
mask.
gay,
He
wanted to be gay, and so he decided to be a woman. That's
Okay.
it.
333. Okay, he say I'm masculine. I just like men.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, anybody got a problem with that?
That's good for that.
But I do have a problem, and this is not.
I want to talk to you, 333.
Yeah.
Make me understand this.
Get 3-3 the number.
Yeah. What's the number for 333?
Yeah.
But
I don't know the number. What's the number?
Oh.
333. Stay right there. We about to give you a number.
All right. 972
333. The number is 972
861
861
2417.
2417. Call in now, 333, and you about to get asked 1,000 questions. He say, I like masculine men. I am attracted to guys. That I don't understand.
I ain't got no problem with that.
You have a problem with it?
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
I have a problem when I only have a problem when you have a wife and you going.
You can't have a problem with none of it. It's not your.
Well, but I because it is, you know, if you that way, tell your wife you like that.
That's their business.
Yeah, I think they should be honest.
Yeah, I think because
Why should he
I think
be?
you need to have those honest conversations.
Yeah, I think you need to have those
That's how you get
conversations.
down.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think you should, because you. I ain't gonna say that.
No, I think you should. I just think you should be honest with, like B said, you be honest with yourself. That's what you like.
Yeah. You should.
Because you know something. Because at one point, you know what we did to gay people for being gay.
That's why they be hot. That's what I mean when you guys said choice. Nobody's gonna choose to be something that's shamed and shunned. No one's gonna choose that.
We're in a different day. It's a
Yeah,
different day. It's very well accepted.
Because you know what's crazy about that. I have a female friend, right, and I have a male friend. Mm-hmm. We all a tight group, right? Mm-hmm. And she tried to get us to turn against him. And know what she used? Oh, he's gay.
Every woman. That's
because you masculine,
right? So she thought that was going to get us to immediately, ostracize him because she made that comment. But we out, and it's a few of us, and we were like, okay, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
He can be all the gay you want to be. What that got to do with our relation, our friendship?
Yeah, you secure who you are.
I mean, you ain't never tried to hit on me.
My aunt was gay, and she told her whole family.
She ain't gay no more?
No, she passed away, but
okay.
She made the announcement. But see, she made a choice though, because that's to my point. My aunt was married to a brother, and he was abusive. Then she married a white guy, and then she didn't decide. They recruited her, and she told us the whole story about how she was recruited, and boy, they got her.
Yes, females can call. Give me the number again.
The number is.
For anybody want to call.
972.
The number is 972.
861.
861.
2417.
2417. Anyone can call. Anyone that wants to call can call.
You got some activity on the Twitter.
Yeah,
on the Twitter.
So, yeah, because
social media.
Two things black folks love: Jesus and gay. So we start.
Where did that come from?
Because you know, man, we talk
We
about
do-
Jesus.
we do
but-
love Jesus.
Yeah, and then boy, we start talking about gay because brothers got something to say on the gay. Oh, what are we gay? Man, look at
This
y'all
brother,
ladies
he-
so long.
Oh, he said type the number. Type the number in.
It's food. Give it to me one more time, bro.
972
Okay, hold on.
We have a guest. We got. Oh, they gonna know who you are, Mr. Producer.
861.
861.
I gonna know who he is now.
Oh, yep, you got to put your name on there.
Dang it, I did that. Damon set me up for that.
I gonna say somebody else typed it in, but that's you.
Yeah, I'll have to change that at some point.
Yeah. Here's the number given to by
Man, we didn't.
this guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but it's 972-286.
His name is Bill.
How do I change that, man?
That's 972-861-2417.
Now y'all know who he is. Hit him
I'm
up.
inviting everybody.
He's the producer.
I'm inviting all y'all. Can people come on this mother?
He the producer.
He's a good guy. He really don't. He's joking. Anything he's saying. What's the disclaimer again? Say the disclaimer.
The views and opinions of our host and our guest does not reflect those of me, David, or the Vibe Life, or
right.
David's company, or whoever beat work at.
That's right.
It's for entertainment only.
Entertainment purposes only.
And if I do have a girlfriend out there, baby, I'm playing.
But you gotta show me how to change my name.
If I do have another girlfriend out there, baby, I'm
What your
playing.
name got on there?
His name? He got his whole name on it.
Nah, I ain't got my whole name out there for y'all.
No, it ain't his whole name, but if you don't know his name, you're not gonna really know what it is because it's like they gonna like what?
Yeah, you guys should have to change that, man. It can't be having that out there.
Yeah, that ain't him. People, nobody's called him. They lied to us.
Well, it's kind of hard. People are nervous. They want to call, but I understand the nervousness because they prefer to talk behind the computer.
Right. Well, yeah, we're not gonna see your face. It's a phone call. B, turn your phone on. They calling over here.
It's almost ready. You ready?
Oh.
It ring right here on the computer.
I think there was one caller.
I wanted to call, but my husband's in his home. How you got a husband? Oh, okay. So if you, okay. Well, don't call in. Call the next time. This is 333. I guess that's what they saying munchies.
This all this game.
Oh, he gay. 333 saying he gay, but he like men. That's gay if you like. We know you gay. Sir, we know you were gay.
Hey, so 331, tell him this because this is the argument you and I was having.
333.
About
We wasn't having an argument.
about
we know you gay, sir. You
No.
mess with men.
I said that the difference between a sexual act between a guy who's in jail, that's just a sexual act. A gay man desires and wants to be with a man versus a guy who's having a sexual act.
Okay, that
He
makes
wants
no
a
sense.
Sexual desire. Yes, he just wants a sexual desire.
If you having sex with a
prison.
man,
That doesn't make you gay. No, Damon, it doesn't.
I agree with that.
That does not make you gay.
if you fucking a boy,
If you're not dreaming,
I
want to
ain't
desire,
done
I
that.
want to be with a man.
But it doesn't make you gay.
That's gay.
how's your penis getting hard for a man if you're not attracted to a man?
You're not
sexual
attracted to that
act.
man.
That's
You-
a sexual
I was in
act.
prison for 8 years. My penis never got hard for a man.
I get it, and I understand, but for that to happen, that does not make you gay. If you
It
don't-
does make
now,
you
if
gay.
that person desires that man, and he desires men,
Okay.
and he's attracted to men, then
Just
yes,
like women, like
gay.
they joke that most women, when they was in college, they messed around with another woman, right? They kissed another.
Thank
woman.
you, K. Renee. If you having sex with a man,
That makes you someone who had sex.
No, okay. She said that as in multiple acts or just
you
one act.
read it.
Exactly.
What you mean? What? It don't matter how many. If you had sex with a man, you gay, bro.
Well, see, so
I don't know. They don't change the rules.
Say-
Oh, that's what the boy said. What's the boy? The singer name?
That's hella suspect,
oh, you
sir.
talking about
Tank.
boy, Tank. Tank said.
He said you suck a nigga dick.
One time, he said, how do you know you're gay if you only suck penis one time?
That's
Well,
right
to me,
there.
you didn't say that. I ain't saying
No, that's
What's the difference?
No, hold on.
That's what.
'Cause that's a pleasure act.
That's what homeboy said.
That's a pleasure act. That's different than, some cat bending you over and you kind of like, you got to take it. But I ain't,
Okay, hold on, time out. So let's start all over. So you're talking about a man getting raped is not gay.
No, exactly.
Okay,
And that's
B talking about the man doing the rape
That's usually
ain't
what
gay.
happened in prison. You get raped.
Okay, I'm saying.
No, they saying if a man puts his penis in another man, he's not
And
gay.
he goes out and he gets out of wherever that
Thank you.
situation
I like
was,
the way you clarify stuff.
And he's back involved in a relationship with the woman, and he continues that, and he never ever gets involved with a man again. That was a sexual act. He was not gay.
So what do you people think?
Yeah,
I know he gay.
But I'm talking about being raped.
333. What is that called? Thank you,
In our community, we'll call it gay this, gay that, but that was a sexual
But I agree
act.
with B that if you was like, you experimented when you was, 8, 9, 10 years old,
sexual
that's
act.
not, that's a sexual act.
Yeah, you
You
sexual
ain't.
act, man.
My question is, sagging is gay. What?
Like it.
Is sagging gay?
There's a problem.
What's sagging?
Your pants.
How's that gay?
Well, because that was part of. But see, it was
I've never associated that with.
because of the history behind it.
He's saying some straight men.
That was done in
Some
prisons
straight
to
men
let
experience.
people know that they were available.
That is not what that's not has nothing to do with that. Stop making up stuff.
Well, I mean, that's
Yeah, I never.
that's where they.
Sagging come from because children were poor, so their pants were hand-me-downs or they grew out of their pants.
Okay, I
And
was poor, my pants were never
so,
like that.
So not to get ragged on in certain areas, they in California, they drop. That's where it come from.
So it's
they,
a lot of that's where it comes from.
They
So we
put
don't know.
they drop their pants down, so not to be.
Okay, so
And they made it acceptable because now the masses did it.
Okay, so
anything the masses
right.
do become acceptable, like in our community, like
I've
Charles.
never heard that, but I've heard that.
Yeah.
I heard the game for it, and I've also heard guys go to prison, go to jail, and they take their belts, and so their pants were sag. So I heard all kind of things. So
No, that's where it come from. That's the origin of it.
Yeah, I agree with that. That sounds nice.
That's the origin is from. You know what I'm saying? Our community.
but so when do we just start getting poor?
I said it come from the poor community in L.A. It's 30 million people in L.A. So black people are the majority poor people. Black and brown people are the majority poor people anyway. So in every community,
Yeah.
And so what you mean? What you mean when we started getting poor?
I mean, I don't know which.
You just said you was poor.
Yeah, I did. I grew up poor, but I didn't have to worry. I guess I wasn't that poor. It's an urban legend. I don't know where it's
Well,
from.
actually, it's funny.
I don't know.
I didn't grow up poor.
Sagging pants.
I've sagged accidentally because the belt that I did get from like my hand me down, it was too big for me, so I had to like wrap it up.
But I think sagging has nothing to do with gay though, because that was the original concept.
Yeah, no, I don't think
I don't know the origin of sagging. It's an urban myth. I don't know it. It's several out there. You can pick out which one you
I agree with
identify with, but I don't think sagging has anything with you being gay.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with you being gay. So I'm gonna go back and read some of these comments. Kay Renee, I don't know who Kay Renee on. She say, "See, if you want to try the other side, just say that." She must be talking to you, B. Clearly,
It's not about trying the other side.
You talking about K Renee 14?